Single by choices, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage, divorce, single moms coping, high value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look, bro man talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
Single by choices, Gavin X Mr. Walker. Two married family men, leading by example. Cart before the horse productions, truth over lies.
Let's talk about it.
SBC Nation,
Single by choices,
Gavin X
Mr. Walker.
Two married family men, leading by example. Caught before the horse productions, truth over lies.
Let's talk about hot girl summer cancel. City boys up, they ain't stressing no more. Broken homes, everybody outside, but marriage getting low, low, low. Nug in the streets, wildin', wildin'. Bonkeisha hunching all through the night. Blaze Galaxy, everybody toxic. SBC Nation, know we right. Scrolling through the timeline, chaos every day. Everybody toxic, nobody wanna stay. Baby daddy drama, kids caught in the middle. Club every weekend, but the rent just little. Quarter zip sweater, we moving different now. Men tryna level up, family first style. Truth over lies, yeah we call it how it is. Too many broken homes, who raising all the kids? City boys winning, they done learned the game. Passport flights overseas, everything changed. Modern dating market looking insane. Everybody want love, but nobody wanna change. Yo, summer cancel, girls cancel. City boys up, they ain't stressing no more. Average rate low and the single mom's high. Everybody asking why. Love her flexing in designer. Bonkeisha outside every night. SBC Nation in the building. We bring truth back to life. Summer nights, city lights. Everybody searching for somebody right. But these streets cold, hearts on froze. Now everybody's scared to let love grow.
Yeah, we married family men, trying to lead by example. Too many people moving off impulse and scandal. Social media got relationships cooked. Everybody want attention, nobody wanna look at the stats. Facts, truth hurt bad. Kids need fathers, that's why the world mad. SBC Nation in the chat going crazy. Hit the like button if you feel me, baby. Super chat flying, cash app buzzing. Truth over lies, yeah, the whole crew coming. Cart before the horse, we building something major. Real conversations, no industry favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, support the show. Cash app and super chats. Girls on my gas. Single by choices. Gavin X Mr. Walker. SBC Nation. SBC Nation.
Hit the like button,
Subscribe to the channel.
support the show. Cash app and super cast.
Single by choices.
Gavin X Mr. Walker.
SBC Nation.
Screwed up. 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 H-Town vibes. Screwed up. Screwed up, single by choice. H-Town vibe. Single by choice. A single by force. Love got lost, now we paying the cost. Welcome to the real, no cap, no gloss. Yeah, it's Gavin X Mr. Walker in the building, let's talk facts. Single women scrolling, but they lonely at night. Baby mama drama, got the kids in the fight. Big, dead beat, dad's ducking, ain't raising AC. Broken homes everywhere, now the cycle just repeats. Marriage look risky, divorce on the rise. Modern day love full of games and lies. Everybody want love, but don't play their role. Now we got a whole generation lost with no goals. Single by choice, or single by force. Your truth over feelings, yeah, we bringing it raw. Welcome to the show where we breaking the law. Nug on the couch playing 2K all day. Bone Keisha fed up like, boy, you gotta find a way. Bills stacking up, love turning cold. She out in the streets, now the story get bold. Now they both lost, trying to figure it out. Toxic love cycles, yeah, where we calling it out. This that real talk, not the fairy tale dream. This that wake up call for the whole damn scene. R.I.P. Kevin Sound what they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. With accountability, where that we just tryna build, not tear down the pack.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash app. Support the show. Super chat, let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call for the horse, stand tall.
H-Town vibe.
Single by choices. Consequences.
Welcome to the truth.
You ready for the truth? You wanna ride, boy? Let's get it on.
Welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by
Before the horse production.
We live. Welcome to
Before the horse production.
It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbit Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Single by Choices Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, you jive ninjas. It is Sunday night. We back in the house. Watch your mouth and hit the like button and subscribe button as you come into the room.
There you go. After you jive chickens to do those two things, come all this fine June 14th, 2026. As you can see, Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing, dating, mating, and rage-baiting market, my baby.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So there we go. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Also, speaking of rage baiting, free Carmelo. All right, I know some of y'all be going ham in the comments. Free the brother. All right, up out of them 35-year lynching. Why y'all got that on? Take that off.
I wish I could give you a special finger. Yeah, take that off my tail. Listen here. Shout out to Mr. X for putting on display just how the Injustice Sisters work whenever we compare Brother Carmelo's sentencing up to two other fair-skinned individuals. Shout out to last night's Regal Rumble. Shout out to the sister Ebony Dean rocking with us. Go ahead, check it out. Shout out to Replay Gang. Too dope. Yeah, and check out Dr. Umar. Yeah, he on the move. His school may not be open just yet, but I guarantee you this. It's the shiniest school this side of the Mason-Dixon. Argue with your mama.
All that. So make sure y'all catch last night's show. Like Mr. Walker said, the Regal Rumble, we cooked up. And tonight, as y'all see, we are talking about strong, independent women are cooked, and they are cooked well done, it seems.
And you know what? Again, shout out to last night Regal Rumble once again. The teen takeovers. You see that there? Suki with the good Uchi, huh? Out here birthing these children. I'm gonna keep it light. I don't know too much about her, but that's how we got here to these teen takeovers. We got to stop this madness.
Man. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Shout out to Lee Turner with the super sticker.
We appreciate you, Brother Lee.
Appreciate you. And Brother Frederick Howard gifting a membership.
Always coming through like you do, Brother Frederick. Appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go, folks. Without further ado, we're going to get into it. Make sure you're hitting the like button.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat. Let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call the photo horse. Stands tall.
Shout out to Cart Before the Horse. Yeah. 3 strokes of discipline. I forgot about that.
Man. So if you missed last night's show, make sure you check it out. All right. In the meantime, we got plenty of madness tonight. And we're gonna start here with some accountability.
Okay, what you got?
So I know that this is going to trigger a lot of Black women, and I really don't care, right? Because I just have come to the conclusion that Black women are living above their means. They're living above their means because why do y'all think that a man is supposed to come in your life and pay for your bills, his bills, and the household bills if y'all decide to live with one another? Why do y'all even think that that's a possibility in literally 2026 when inflation is at an all-time high? People can't even afford to buy houses as a single person anymore. People need to work more than one job just to pay their bills. And we're talking about average people. Like, I need some of these Black women to come back to planet Earth because most of y'all are average, okay? Most of y'all are average, working average jobs, living paycheck to paycheck. And even if you are making decent money, you're not investing that money. You're going out and buying designer. You're not investing that money and you're not getting real estate, which will generate more cash flow. Because unfortunately in the Black community, we care more about designer, especially Black women, and we care more about luxury vehicles, things that are liabilities.
Hell!
So she says, PSA, Black women thinking a man is supposed to pay all of her bills and his bills in today's economy. So it's clown activity. And strong, independent women, if y'all already making money, why the hell do he got to pay your bills? I mean, it don't make sense.
Simple answer. They want to have their cake and eat it too, or have their cake and eat it too, however you want to put it. Plain and simple. And good question, sister. The word is delusion. That's the word you're looking for. We use it quite often, but for those that don't know, here's the definition. Delusion is a firmly held, fixed, false belief that persists despite clear, undeniable evidence to the contrary. Delusion. They think somebody gonna come in here and pay all their bills because they got some refurbished at best Kudakata. Delusion.
The only way it's not a liability is if you can really afford top-of-the-line designer, like Hermes, for example, that can then become a collectible where you can resell it and get more money. But a lot of y'all are not even getting it because y'all can't afford that. So with that being said, in 2026, in the real world, with average everyday people, why do you even think in this economy where most households need more than one income just to be able to survive, a man is supposed to pay for your bills, his bills, and the household bills? It's not happening. And then y'all don't be working out. Y'all don't look good. Y'all don't drink water. Like, y'all not even top tier. Y'all not even top tier, and y'all be having these expectations. Black men have been asking for the same thing since the beginning of time. Wear your natural hair, take all that makeup off, and stop wearing the eyelashes that look like they're going to flap away.
Hell!
Listen, they gonna say to you, Bonquisha, you sound like a hater. You sound like a pick-me. You sound like you're male-centered. All right, what's wrong with you?
Listen, she up here cooking. And you know what? She's the first woman I heard say I'd be ignoring it because it seemed like it's kind of just immature. She said these women ain't even drinking water. Is that a real thing? Are modern women in mass not drinking H2O? Like, that is extraordinarily problematic on all fronts. As much as this is a hunching culture, y'all ain't drinking water. How in the unholy Hades does that work? Like, you know what I mean? Your Kudakata juices is gummy. And how is that a thing?
In the win. Go to the gym and work out. Keep your body nice and tight. But statistically, we know that's not even going on because Black women have the highest rates of obesity. So I say all that to say, I need y'all to come back down to planet Earth, and I need y'all to start being more realistic.
So under my post I put up yesterday, I see a few men in the comments saying, oh, I'm glad I wouldn't take a woman serious that got a shower cap on or a bonnet, right? So this video is to reply to y'all. Let me tell you something. Everything I do from the comfort of my own home, okay? 9 times out of 10, when I have this bonnet on, I have a damn near $300 hairdo under this bonnet, okay? I said that to say this. Please continue to overlook me. Please continue Please continue to not take me serious. I beg of you, please, okay?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Oh, here we go. Bonnet Bay. She come up here looking dusty as hell, tattoos everywhere. And the title of the show, Strong Independent Women Are Cooked. I do this all from the comfort of my house. I don't need you ninjas for nothing. Don't tell me nothing. I got $300, $400 hairdos.
So be it. So freaking be it. I told resistance is futile at this point. I told you I'm done fighting with them. Feminism was perfect for women like her. Do y'all see what I see? She would have been one of those miserable wives trying to cohabitate with a resourceful man, and she like, I don't even like this ninja, but I got to because feminism ain't come into effect yet. We can't work, we can't get jobs like big strong boys. Perfect. She ain't telling no lies. She right where she need to be. Resistance is futile. Leave them alone in a well-cooked corner. They love it over there.
And shout out to Rachel says Free Kales, the lyrical musical genius.
You persistent, Sister Rachel. First, I appreciate you. You persistent. I'm starting to be so. I'm paying attention. All right. God.
One thing I know about the good Lord Jesus Christ, what's meant for me is meant for me. Out of the whole 40 years that I've been walking the face of this earth, I have never missed nothing that God said was for me.
Amen.
Okay? By all means, look over me. I have been celibate for 8 long years, okay? By choice. I have been single since 2015 by choice, okay? The same ones that's on here talking about they'll look over me, I could be with you right now if I wanted to.
You're a liar. That's a lie. The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
You're a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Single by choices. Ain't none of this a choice. You're 40 years old, been celibate for 8 years since you was 32. Don't know how many kids she got. We don't even know her bio. She looks miserable. Let's just call it what it is.
Yes, she's delightfully miserable. I don't know if I'm being a public pretender. I just see what they see. They thoughts ain't my thoughts, but I can understand they effed up thoughts. In her world, what she says is true. The guys around her, the Nug Nugs, the Grandpappy Nug Nugs, shout out to last night's Regal Rumble, shout out to Drewski. Ninjas like that, she ain't lying. To some degree, she can always get any and every man around her to hunch on her. That's what she mean by be with you. But that's in her world. But real, resourceful men that care about their genital health, absolutely not.
I have been celibate for 8 long years, okay? By choice. I have been single since 2015 by choice, okay? The same ones that's on here talking about they'll look over me.
So she's been single for 11 years, but celibate for 8. So yeah, she was hunching for a while. I don't believe you, Bonquisha, first of all. If you've been celibate that long in your 30s, something wrong with it. It must got a funky smell, something.
It don't work like that. I don't know who y'all think y'all lying to. Women. Y'all are the only creature on earth that has a little pleasure nub. Y'all got a small, tiny appendage attached to y'all solely for sexual gratification. Once you done had it, you can't go back. You can't be like, you know what? I just lost all urges and I'm done. I'm just celibate. Shut up. Don't nobody believe y'all, not even remotely. You got to maintenance, man. Somebody don't ramming meat up and through you. Stop it. Just stop.
I could be with you right now if I wanted to. Don't never get this shit twisted. I love me, baby. I'm sorry that I'm one of the ones that think highly of myself, that I don't have to wake up with makeup on and go to sleep with makeup on. I'm sorry that I'm one of the few women that love what I see when I look in the mirror. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't do it for y'all. I'm sorry. Baby, I don't give a fuck what you think. I can look like this today and go in this closet or the one in my room and get dressed up tomorrow. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think about me. Y'all haven't figured that shit out yet. So guess what? Please continue to look over me. That's why I have been very happy. Heart and mind on the same page. PH ain't been thrown off. Ain't worried about what no man doing, how he lying. Worried about him falling asleep so I can go through his phone, picking apart his lies, going through it with his baby mamas, in competition with his mama.
There you go. This is all y'all know is toxic. Granted, if that's all y'all know, granted. But that's not everybody's story. Oh, I gotta check through his phone when he sleep. The ninja coming home with glitter on him at 4 a.m, you know, or sometimes he don't come home at all. We ain't talking about that.
I get it. Yes, being single and by your lonesome, working your roles to death. Yes, that's much better than living with the stress of some dude playing in your face. But it's unfortunate because that's what you qualify for. That's your lane. Look at you. We looking at you and we listening to you. You don't qualify for no peaceful, serene relationship with a guy. That's extremely unfortunate. How do y'all live with that, sisters? You sitting there, you whole time y'all sitting there kissy face and all this, whole time you wait for him to fall asleep so you go through his phone. That is weird energy. That's taking years off y'all life. I don't know how y'all do it, Lord.
Man. And shout out to D, says, is that corn on the cob on her chest?
It's buttered corn on the cob.
Something, street corn. Look, she got butterflies. They always got pleasant things on them, but they be cantankerous at best.
Yeah, I don't care what it is. The fact that it's there, that's the only sign you need. I don't give a dang if it's Care Bears.
PH ain't been thrown off. Ain't worried about what no man doing, how he lying. Worried about him falling asleep so I can go through his phone, picking apart his lies, going through it with his baby mamas, in competition with his mama. Baby, listen, God created love to be something so beautiful that humans done made it to something so ugly. God created a woman for a man, and it's sad that women feel like they best by themselves. They doing good by themselves. So continue to look over me, baby. Thank you.
Women who grew up without fathers do not like masculine men. They get so offended. They get so aggressive. They get so turned off by masculine men because they didn't have a dad. They're used to simps because they was raised by their single mom. So when you have a man who's masculine, they're considered narcissist and aggressive and, oh, they're going to beat you. And they come with this weird narrative, right? To say, oh, yeah, masculine men are horrible people. When it's like, no, like you just were never in a position where somebody put you in your place from a young age. A father is going to put you in your place, but in a respectable way. You know what I mean? A mom's like this and this and this. She's gonna act off anger. You know what I mean? Moms are always, their temper's always, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna da-da-da-da. Once, you know, moms, they had it. It's just a bunch of anger, a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? A big ass bullshit tornado. If you have a father in your life, it's structured. He's going to be like, hey, like, what did I tell you? Okay, yeah, here are the consequences to that. Most of the time, a dad's not flying off the hinges like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he has bass in his voice. Like, hey, you like, oh, shit, my God. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, you know what I mean? But mom's like, blah, 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 all day. It's like a little bird in your ear. You just really don't care about it. But dad says, hey, like that, everyone stops. The tears come behind the eyelids. Like, you about to throw the fuck up at this.
All that. So you need the man in the house. But much more than that. But, you know, a lot of these women, they want soft men. That's all they know now is effeminate, you know, paint your fingernails and put on a purse and all that type of stuff. And then they're going to call you zesty. They're going to weaponize it against you at some point.
Today's modern gynocratic woman is a ninja. She has become the man she claims she hate. She the stunting, globe-trotting poon hound, but she a meat hound. That's her. You're right. She ain't looking for guidance. She ain't looking for provision. Only thing she needs is to like the way you look and like the way you hunch. If you could do those two things, you have got her indefinitely or forever. It's over. She like the way you look. She like the way you hunch. You really can't miss. It'd be a wild, toxic, good time. Welcome to modern dating.
Moment, you know what I mean? And he ain't even did nothing. You know what I mean? So when you have a girl that grew up with a father, you know what I mean? She doesn't see masculine men as a threat. You know what I mean? It's just another man. Now, simps Again, even if a girl grew up with a father, she still will run over a simp because it probably reminds her of her mother. Like me, I can't be around a simp man because we will argue too much. Because you're like a little bitch, you're a little bitch to me. You know what I mean? If I'm around another girl too much, it's gonna be blah blah blah. A lot of cattiness. You know what I mean? And I feel like simp men are catty, they're petty, they don't want to say nothing head on to you. So it's like a little bit of like a little bitchiness coming from them. You know?
Hell!
Listen, the truth ain't hurt nobody but a liar. So yeah, don't be sitting around arguing with them. You know, put your foot down when you need to, and that be that. Ain't no back and forth. So what it is.
I don't know nothing about it. Back and forth for what? Like, absolutely not. Well, ain't no need to go back and forth. Why you trying to prove a point? You got your square, you standing on it. It's the truth. Ain't no need to sit here and debate. I'm done with it. Absolutely. Salute to this is for calling it out. Women gonna test you, man. Your woman is going to try you. Even the most feminine woman. I don't mean test you, like test your authority. I ain't talking. She's going to see how far you allow her to go. So, you realize that Amazon box is being delivered to the house every day. She trying to see, huh? Just keep allowing her to buy stuff every day, little tests, and you got to go in there and say, hey, let this be the last Amazon box come to this house this month, all right? And we'll talk about it. Ain't no back and forth. Ain't no what? You heard what I said?
And so I will get into it with the simp, like, man, if I was in a relationship with one. So, and obviously I only date masculine men, leader men, those men. I'm just playing. Nah, but like, honestly, I was thinking about that earlier because my friend was like, oh, you like mean niggas. I was like, it's not that they're mean. I like niggas with boundaries, masculine men, leader men. And if y'all want to call them mean, you can do what you want. You can call them whatever you want. But I'm not going to have no man who just lets me and anybody else run over him because he ain't got no fucking backbone.
I'm so tired of my job, and the worst part is I feel like I can't even quit. I got mandated to work a 16-hour shifts. They gave me 2 hours to come home and get my kids ready for school and go right back. Like, I literally work nights because I don't have help. To think that I would have to keep working every day until I'm 62 is insane. Like, what kind of life is that?
Man. So, reality. He said, I got to keep doing this until I'm 62. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Not even that. You talking about 72. 82. To the grave. Some of these programs ain't gonna be there. SSI and some of this stuff you won't be able to tap into like your grandma did and them. You ain't got no pension. It's over. Either your kids gonna make it to the NFL, or they gonna be D-boys, or your daughter's gonna be working at the strip club or something, paying your bills, or you gonna keep working.
Pathetic sister. She asks, what kind of life is this? The life of a man. That's a man's life. Gavin X said it. Men, we don't mind. Once we know we are working towards a purpose and we got our mindset, we like, I'm just working. I'm just going to keep working. Decent job, a steady pay, keep the lights on, keep everybody satiated. It's over. I will perish doing this. That's the burden of a man. And we can wear it and not be troubled. We accept it, plain and simple. So that's what kind of life it is. And y'all begged for this. Y'all begged for it. Ladies out here, if y'all in this cycle, I keep telling y'all, decrease y'all cost of living by any means. Move into a trailer or something. You got to adjust or don't and be working and perish on the job.
And shout out to Sister Ebony Dean sponsoring the show with 30 in the Cash App. She says, happy Sunday, SBC Nation. Thanks for the great content. Salute to you guys.
Yes, ma'am. Shout out to our freedom fighting sister Ebony Dean, always rocking out with us during the Regal Rumble.
We appreciate you, sister.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go. As far as these struggle quishas, we're going to take them, and especially her, to the sub.
Yeah, go on, get.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Yeah, sisters, figure it out. Get out of that hamster wheel. Talk to your girlfriends. Come up with a plan. Say, hey, let's pool our money together. Try to get a home base paid for so we ain't never on the streets. Make it work. Sacrifice.
So here we go. If you're just coming in, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. We're going to pull this next video up because the problem with some of these women come up here like this woman we just had up here is they are listening to panda bears like the good doctor.
Ooh, Dr. Umar, talk to him, you horn dog.
Ladies, please behave with the birthday pics. Y'all was a little out of hand this morning. Ladies, please behave with the birthday pics. Y'all was a little out of hand this morning. I love Cinnabons, but I can't deal with that many Cinnabons. That was too many Cinnabons for me to wake up to this morning. Black queens, I need you to relax and focus on the revolution. It is revolution over romance. It is politics over the punani. It is institutions over intimacy. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. It is black power before the bedroom. Hit the Cash App. You want to...
Hell!
Yeah, hit the Cash App. Yeah, he said, don't send me no kuda. I guess it's his birthday. And he talk about nothing but yams in his DMs on Instagram. Umar said, stop sending me all these yams. I love them. I love the Cinnabons, but stop. He said, I would prefer y'all just hit the Cash App. Donate FDMG Academy. Mail it to the P.O. Box. Whatever.
I need the truth. I need the truth, Umar. Sounds good, per usual. My only question is, Ninja, did you look through every last one of them pictures or did you stop? Huh? How many 5-minute breaks did you need to take? Come on, Mr. King Kong Consciousness. Give your audience what they want. Bonquisha said, you talking about King Kong Consciousness. She wants some King Kong back shots. Can you deliver? You deliver.
Marry a man like King Kong Consciousness? Are you extra 5, super thick in the thighs? Is your hair natural? Are you conscious? Lord have mercy. We're going to stay focused in this.
Look at him. This dude, wow. I think, Umar, you missed your calling. Umar should be in like Tyler Perry movies or something. You know, acting, comedy, something.
Dr. Umar is the real life character that Bernie Mac played in Friday. The tricking pastor. Yeah, this is for real. Listen, this is why men of authority, the way he is in and trying to be in, typically need to have a woman. You see, because he a healthy male. And I can understand, you know, shoot, man. He going through some things. He out here and he ain't getting a hold of no cheeks and he like cheeks. There's a conflict, an ongoing conflict. The flesh is weak.
Nat Turner land. We're going to stay focused in this parking lot in Nat Turner land today, brothers and sisters. We're going to stay focused in this parking lot in Nat Turner land because I'm here to celebrate. I'm here to celebrate the greatest revolution to ever walk, the greatest revolution on American soil. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Can I come lay with you? At ease, my queen. At ease, my queen. What you want to come and lay with the prince for? At ease, my queen. It's 6 o'clock in the morning in Stockholm, Sweden. At ease, my queen.
Lord. This dude, wow. So this is him. Umar's a content creator now. It's official. So he in bed and they in the DMs. All he do is read his DMs to the audience. Yeah, they in there. They sending me yams, y'all. Oh, man, butter pecans. Oh, they want to come lay with the King Kong Conscious. She want to come lay. It's 6 in the morning. Come on, get the kids to school first. Let's get the babies on the bus before you come see the doctor.
Welcome to Dr. Umar's erotic fan fiction. Listen, this is philosophical fan fiction. Erotic fan fiction. Ease, my queen, ease. I can see, you know, you're starting to build up some body condensation. Ease, my queen. His voice gonna start cracking. He's my queen. He going through it. Umar going through it. Listen here. I don't know. I can't do it. Thank God for marriage. God, no. He yearning. When that yearning get in your spirit, like I gotta confess, when that yearning get in your spirit, it overtakes you. Ain't no, you got to release. Shout out to the Jamaican culture. Your oils is backed up.
With the prince for At Ease, My Queen. It's 6 o'clock in the morning in Stockholm, Sweden. At ease, my queen. Why do you want to come and lay with the prince?
Black woman, you got a husband working hard at home. You no longer interested in him like that. He don't really raise your fire the way he used to. You got a little young buck at the job flirting with you, tapping you on your Cinnabons, making you happy. You getting dressed just to see him. That work relationship. And your husband is like, why my wife getting all dressed up? She never used to do her hair. Now she getting her hair done a different style every day. Looking on, why she's so excited now? Maybe the ancestors. No, it ain't the ancestors, brother. She got a little silverback gorilla at work.
Hell!
Oh my! Are you tripping? Are you advocating for this? I mean, you must understand, his audience is majority women. The only men coming in there, they either trolling them or holding them accountable or something along them lines. The women are his fans and subscribers and the people who he engaged with. So he like, ladies, you got a ninja, your man ain't treating you right. You got a man at work. He's like Derek Jackson, if you will, more or less.
And I'm happy that he bought this wicked thing up. Yeah, sisters. Technical file ejected from the game forever. You got a work boyfriend, work husband. That's diabolical. This culture ain't worth a ish, ain't worth a dang. Work husbands, work wives, y'all tripping. Y'all ain't got that much energy to give away. I say it. There becomes issues in a relationship whenever either party starts to experience their significant other giving more pleasant energy to strangers. That's a real thing, man. But like you said, Miss X, Umar talking about it like he cool with it. Like he want to be somebody's work husband. Oh, Poonhound. Come on, Umar. Tighten up, ninja.
Lord have mercy. She got a little silverback gorilla at the workplace. Oh, yes, sister. The devil is at your workplace. The devil's job is to destroy your commitment to your spiritual path. That's the devil's job.
That's right.
And he got a whole army of demons working with him. I
don't know.
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
It seemed like on the end there, he was trying to bring it back full circle, but I don't know. Umar is just up here pandering to women, and they are the ones funding his endeavors.
Men, again, see the effects of the thirst. See the effects of prolonged yearning. Even a man that claims to be freaking King Kong consciousness, Mr. Always thinking on a higher level. Whenever your lower nature goes unsatiated for so long, it's going to override all that. He don't want to act this way. His public pretender this evening. He don't know what he does. He don't know what he doing. He backed up. He can't see straight. Y'all, these single moms sending him cheeks. See how they detrimental to the community? Umar don't need these distractions. He got to get this school open. These single moms keep sending him voluptuous, Cinnabon, chocolatey cheeks, and he can't get right.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This is wild.
And Rachel says, why does the cartoon Umar look better than the real Umar?
These niggas got to make their cartoons, look, I don't know. I think I'm the only person to look just like my cartoon characters.
Man, so Umar say Cinnabons. Although he do like them, he act like he practices restraints, even though people beg to differ. He done been exposed for clapping cheeks over the years, so he tries to keep them under wraps, but whenever he start mistreating them, they come out. Yeah, the one lady, she said she was taking care of his mom and all that, and he was clapping cheeks. Umar, so he like, look, you CNA, I need you to take care of my mom. I'm going to stop by every once in a while, clap cheeks, in home.
King, hey, it works until it don't no more. Get married, ninja. Stop being a panda bear and walk like you talk it. Build this community, bring back the nuclear family, ninja.
Until then, we're going to put you in the pit.
Again.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Dr. Umar, wow, man. Dr. Umar, like he sound like a drinking buddy. You know, shout out to those drinking buddies. You just go out talking mess, complaining, talking about cheeks and yeeks. Umar need to get it together.
Man. So here we go. We talking about strong, independent women or FUBAR or cooked. And we going back over to one of our favorite sisters, that cantankerous woman in the car.
Come on, give us more cantankery.
Men like their women young because they want to be able to mistreat them without getting caught. They want a girl that doesn't have a lot of life experience, a girl who doesn't know any better, a girl who does not know that she's being treated terribly. The younger that you are, the more naive you are, the more likely you are to believe his buffoonery about you're so mature, you're not like other girls, don't tell your friends and family about what it is we're doing together, me relentlessly disrespecting you, cheating you, doing this, that, and the third, this is okay. You're just like essentially more likely to believe all of it. Older women who have more going for them, who have more, especially resources when they have a job, a career, money, and they are not relying on a man for anything, and they also have more experience knowing when a man is mistreating them. These tend to be the kind of women that men do not want to date because they're going to be harder to trick because you're going to know more. And also they're not going to need a man as much because they can take care of themselves financially. Men want young women who do not have much going for them because they want to keep them vulnerable and under their control. It's the same reason why men are obsessed with virginity, why they're obsessed with sexual purity. When you are untouched, then you do not have much to compare that man to. And I'm not even just talking about the surface level, like sexual satisfaction or whatever. I'm even just talking about like I've been talking about condoms on here, how some men will say that they won't wear one because they can't fit in it. If you are less sexually experienced, if you are not just generally have less experience dating, you won't know that that is a load of buffoonery. But you would if you had like a little bit more experience, right? That naivete.
No.
Hell!
No. That is, you do not need more meat experience to understand these things. Y'all need fathers in the house. I mean, you can be taught these things. You don't have to sleep with men in order to go through like a rite of passage. That's not it. Like, all right, I slept with these guys and now I know that trick. All right, they won't get me with that again. All right, they got me with that one. They won't get me with that again. No, your father gonna let you know up front all this stuff.
It just sounds like to me she's threw in, gotta have meat options, gots to have them, gotta try to get the best meat this lifetime around. Sisters, I'm not sorry. Everybody don't qualify for a high quality, low torque meats. Some of y'all are burdened with the existence of fantasizing for the rest of y'all life about it, watching the equivalent to soap operas and watching dudes and having daytime fantasies at best. And that's all right. You either take that or what are we seeing? You get nothing at all.
Man, and shout out to EV. He says the governor of Glaze welcomes all Jupiter booties tonight.
You take what we give you.
Man. And Black Uni says SPC forever, snow bunnies never. SPC forever, snow bunnies never. SPC forever, snow bunnies occasionally.
Occasionally? Shout out to Black.
Yeah, Umar wouldn't be happy with you.
It is exactly what these men are going.
I think God sent me here to be karma for men because the fact that I look really young for my age, I be finding out stuff that not all men, but a lot of men, the way they think when they think you young is crazy. Quick story. Let me tell y'all a story. Crazy. So I was in Atlanta recently and I was kicking it with my sister-in-law and we went to this bar restaurant waiting for my brother to show up. We sat down at the bar. This older dude was there. He was like in his 60s. He started talking to us about how he was about to move to Atlanta and like, you know, my sister-in-law lived there. So she was giving him all the tea about living there or whatever. I ain't really want to talk because y'all know I'm neurodivergent. So I'm really not trying to talk voluntarily like that. I'll investigate over here. Anyway, he kept talking about.
You a lie and the truth ain't in you.
Neurodivergent, another one. Are y'all self-diagnosing? Is this something y'all seen on TikTok? All right, y'all calling all the men narcissists and all of y'all are neurodivergent? What's going on?
I ain't got to hear none she's saying. It's been a while, chat, but I'm looking in his background. They let us know the quality of man they deal with either by what they say or by their dwelling. I see extremely high gloss wall paint, fluorescent shop lights in that kitchen. This is a goddamn low budget rental at best. Why does that matter? This is most likely the guy she dealing with. She ain't young. She said that. Folks think she young, but she up there in age. You supposed to be some established boss chick of some sort. You dealing with nugs because you living in his dwelling. They done painted them cabinets.
Sister-in-law, and then she was like, yeah, my husband, and then he was like left her alone and started talking to me. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, my brother come in, he started talking to him. He was like, you okay? I'm talking to your sister. My brother was like, she grown. But my brother also looked at me like, why are you doing this? Stop playing. So I was bored. So I engaged with this man. Plus he was buying drinks and was like, what y'all want for dessert? Whatever. Cool. I'll drive the boat from here when you start offering to pay for things. Anyway, he thought I was younger than what I was. He was throwing all of his best game at me. All kind of shit, y'all. Finally, he asked me how old I am, and I tell him, and his look was like, oh, this bitch, she's seasoned. All the shit I just said, she don't care. Like, that's why when I asked her why she's single, she like, oh, I'm having a good time. She doesn't give a shit. Baby, when I tell you that a lot of men just be wanting you to be naive, it was crazy. Because it was like, as soon as I told this man how old I was, he literally said to my face, you guys, are you trainable? I was like, define trainable, sir. Because I didn't want to be rude and go like, nigga, I'm not a dog. I would just like, define trainable. He was like, oh, well, you know, I'm like, you mean be led by a man? He was like, yeah. I'm like, slow down, Darnell. You 60 and you, a mess. Anyway, I was like, yeah, if I feel safe and I feel like that man is leading me in the right direction, then yes. Other than that, I'm doing just fine leading myself.
Hell! You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
And if that's the case, he's not leading you at all. You are leading him. So he has to check in with you. You are his manager. Yeah, I'm fine with following the man as long as I like where he taking me and, you know, I know where we going and I give him the thumbs up. Well, it seems like you leading.
Talking about, yeah, she driving the boat. She need to realize she's so proud of this story. She's so proud because she is now at a point where she has enough quote unquote wisdom where she ain't falling for the old poon hounds tricks. And she's finally happy about that. She's ecstatic. This is her victory parade. She done fell victim to him time and time again. What do we know? These sisters like this can only tell us stories that they have lived. Their imagination ain't that daggone good. They're giving us their lived experiences. Good job. At the age of 38, pushing 40, I'm going to have to imagine you finally ain't falling for the old poon hound tricks. Good job.
And shout out to Evie. Says they think they're young because they're immaturity.
Yeah, Arrested Development makes them feel young, I guess.
Man. And he said always and if, and they picked the wrong baby daddies.
Well, if she ain't got no kids, Ninja.
And why do I need to be led to be in a relationship? What's going on? And then he was just like, oh, I used to be married. My wife passed away and I got kids. I was like, oh, she passed away because she probably could not stand you. All I'm saying is, y'all, the moral of the story is looking young and being mature, being a mature woman is like being a...
Hell! That was wild. I mean, man, you imagine a man say something like that? You don't even know the guy, but a brief conversation and you was able to say something that dark as if this is that feminism. All men are bad. You ain't ish. In 3 minutes, she can get that dark. That's crazy.
It is. It's insane. Straight up misandry. But as you would say, Mr. X, I don't feel sorry for this dude. He got to know who he was dealing with at some point. No, you can't sit here and try to train these sisters. He asked her if she trainable. Don't try to train a hyena. It's gonna rip out your throat eventually, most likely sooner than later. Let it be. Once it lets you know that it is what it is, enjoy it for what it is, or just let it be. There is no in between. Trying to turn a hyena to a housewife, diabolical.
A spy. You get invited to shit that young girls get invited to, yet you not dingy in the brain. So you be in there writing shit down like, I gotta report back to the ladies and tell them that don't do it, bitch. These men are weird, okay? They want you to be young because they think, I don't know what they think, because even when I was young and I was like messing around, or not even messing around, having an old man, it was always about him paying for stuff. It was never me being like, I'm finna like fall in love with him. I don't know what's going on.
It's funny because when you were young and you don't realize this, right? You be thinking these older guys like you could be 18, 20 years old and you out here doing you, and you be feeling yourself like you looking good, you feeling good, you know you fly, you a baddie, whatever, right? So you be thinking these older guys really want to be with you, but in all reality, they only chose you because you young and dumb. And hear me out. Hear me out. That's what I mean. They know at your age, they know that women between 18 and like 25 years old, they don't know. They don't know to ask questions. They don't know to pay attention to if a man has his own place. They don't know to pay attention to if a man got his own car and if he can even pay bills. They know all you care about when you're 18 to 25 years old is having a little money. So what they do, they dangle that little money in your face.
Well,
hell,
you just said the same thing twice. Like, y'all need fathers in the house so he can vet these men. You can bring a man home to your daddy and he can put a real set of eyes on him and say, this ain't it. But you sat here and said y'all just want money. But before that, you said, we don't even know if you got a house or a car. Y'all, it's always superficial. Money. What about his character? Who is this ninja?
What you worry about cake to fold, Mr. X? This ninja say he gonna take her to the mall and buy her them new J's. Matter of fact, 2 new pair of J's and a matching outfit. You got her. Done. We seen it in our hood. These old heads picking up high school girls. Diabolical at freaking best. And they don't take nothing. Shout out to our one brother, man. You got a car with some AC? Go take them to the drive-thru, get a little fast food, little Wendy's, go to the mall. Over. You got her. You have proven to be more resourceful than her folks. This is poverty we talking about. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. He talks about this. Unfortunate. Blame your mama for your environment, sister.
It's funny because it's like when you get to an age like where I am, I ain't gonna put my age out there, but I'm a young OG. I'm gonna just tell you like that, baby. So when you get to a certain age, you look back over your life like, why did I even deal with guys older than me? Right? You look at it like, what was the whole purpose of that? They know why they dealt with me. They dealt with me because they figured young and dumb and attractive. But why did I deal with them? I dealt with them because I figured they older with money. So it was a give and take back and forth. But looking back over it, it was pointless dealing with an older dude. And this is just a message out there for anybody that want to take it. Take it, do what you want with it, baby. But it's the truth. The only reason why an older guy is even dealing with you is because he know you're not intelligent enough to really see him as a man. All you care about is money. He know that. All you care about is money. And since he know that that's all you care about, that's all he gonna keep flashing at you. While he get whatever it is that he try and get from you. It's just what it is. These men ain't slick. And like women that are of age, that know better, they not mad at you young girls. They not mad at you 18-year-olds and 25-year-olds.
Yes, they
Nobody
is.
mad at y'all. The reason being is because we been there, done that, baby. We've been there, done that.
Huh.
Hell!
So why ain't y'all warn them? Why ain't y'all teaching them? Misery loves company. You ain't even listening. Just let them talk. So she said, we ain't jealous of these young girls. We've been there, done that. We done been through that misery. That's why our lives is messed up. So wait till you my age and your life messed up like mine. Yeah.
So pathetic. Pathetic. This is a lot of the male elders in our community. Yeah, we done that. Ain't nothing new. We did that, young. So y'all don't know. Y'all still wet behind the ears. No warnings. Yeah, no cautionary tales. Come on, join the miserable band. This is really sick. This right here, she just doing a lot of yapping. Seems a little empty, but that last part was deep. She said, we ain't jealous of you young women. You know what? You really are. But they say, you know what? We're going to fix this jealousy. We ain't going to be jealous. We're not going to warn them about the dangers out here of dating. We're not going to teach them about proper hygiene. We just going to send them out here. We ain't got nothing to be jealous about. Y'all are unfit for any type of cohabitation or relationship. Absolutely wicked.
And by the time you get out of that cycle, you'll be looking back, laughing, and telling the next young girl the same thing.
Stop the cycle.
Telling them the same thing. They don't want you because you the best thing, and girls they age aren't sexy. It's sexy women of all ages that you got some women of all ages that got muscles, flat stomach, big butt, whatever it is a man could want. It got nothing to do with that. They want you because of what's going on up here. They know that you're not thinking about, is this a real man? Only thing you thinking about is manyan. So he coming with that manyan so he can play with you. He know it costs to be the boss, so he coming with that money to play with you. But I was just laughing, y'all, sitting here thinking it's so funny. You know, a lot of people think they doing something new. You think that man love you, girl? He like the fact that you're young and you're dumb. And that's just what it is, y'all. This your girl, Bossalini D from Ambitious Hustlers Pod. Let's
yeah. This your girl, Boss Lady from Ambitious. Listen to them. These are men. And that's unfortunate that y'all don't tell the young ladies anything. Y'all be having daughters, nieces, cousins, or neighbors, or whatever the case. All your girlfriends got daughters, and y'all godmoms, all this stuff, and y'all don't give any valuable information. Just keep teaching self-destruction.
And it's over. I'm not about to sit here and be naive and say what we need to do to fix it as a community, what these bitter hyenas need to do to correct it. Ain't no correction. We got to just see this out. It's over. Birth rates are going down for us good folks out here. You know, Bonquisha Nug, the irresponsible folks stay outbreeding us. Shout out to these teen takeovers. They just going to continue. It's got to come to a boiling point. That's the scary part, man. It's all fun and games for now, but it gets much darker before the light starts to peek through.
Let's get it.
So these men keep saying that they want women younger and younger and younger. I recently heard one of these men, I think he is a self-proclaimed incel. And this man is clearly in his late 30s. Like 37, 38 years old. And he was saying that the age of a woman that he is looking for, that he would like, his ideal age, this man said out loud on his public platform, he said 18 to 22. He is 37. Ladies, that should be alarming to you. That should tell any of my young ladies out there, have you ever asked yourself, see, oftentimes what these really young ladies will do, 19, 20, 21.
Hell!
Well, first of all, you taking one man and projecting. So if that's his choice, it's legal. You know, y'all know where we stand on it. But if he's 37 and he want to date 18 to 22, and you 55, why are you worried about what a 37-year-old man is doing? So it's just all cattywampus.
The age gap thing, like you said, as long as it's legal and there's a moral compass intact, some of these age gap marriages are some of the most successful. Like, it is what the age really don't, like I said, out within the realm of being legal, age don't mean nothing. It can still work. So she need to stop this. And here's the thing. Too many sisters in their early 20s were like, yeah, they want a guy in their 30s because they want that life. They are more, they have more traditional mindsets, and that's what they want. You can search them on the internet. You can't sit here and condemn these women because they want a resourceful guy and they want to get married and settle down. She's so mad everybody don't want to have a hot girl summer. It's crazy.
22, 18 years old, when they see this older man who is attracted to them, these younger girls love to feel like, oh, it's because I'm just so young and perky, I'm fit and feminine, and he doesn't want these jaded, bitter old women. And a lot of times these young girls will be flattered by this, not realizing this man who is so much more higher in age than you are, so much older than you are. You never ask yourself, why does this old man want me? I'm 18. I'm 19. He's 38. What does this man see in me? Oftentimes these younger girls, because they are not developed yet. The last I heard, it was like we're not fully developed until the age of 25 mentally. Oftentimes these younger girls feel like, oh, because I'm so young and I'm so perky and I'm the young one of the bunch, and that's why he likes me. And they don't realize, no, he likes you because he's a predator.
You a liar.
That's a lie. Look at her face. This woman, just accept reality. Like, you got to compete with these young women. We talk about this all the time. Older men don't have to compete with younger men, but older women have to compete with younger women. And that's how you know y'all got y'all most value when y'all are young. That's just what it is. So quit trying to act like men are trying to manipulate. No, there's more value. They ain't got kids. They ain't all broken from nug. So it is what it is. We tell y'all to get married young and don't end up like her.
I told you, we got it, on college campus, even as student athletes, pretty high up on the pecking order. It made sense seeing the Brazilian volleyball girls jumping, S classes and Rolls Royces from, and stuff from older guys. It made sense. We like, shoot, I'm trying to get my dime dollars up and make sure I got enough money for books. I can't take you to Ruth Chris. I got to go to the cafeteria. As men, we get it. He's more resourceful. He can do more for you. We can't. Sister, stop being jealous.
Yeah. He likes you because he's looking for a young girl that he can manipulate, control. Young ladies, don't be flattered by this. You're in your late teens, early 20s, and you're so flattered that this man in his late 30s, 40s, 50s even is coming in your DM, shooting his... Don't be flattered by this, ladies. This man is a predator. Don't pay these men any mind talking about, oh, these older women, I just don't want to date a woman my age because they just so jaded. They just bitter. I just find that women who my age, in her late 30s, 40s, 50s, they just mad and angry. Ladies, don't fall for his shenanigans.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Here's the thing. Where's the lie? Y'all need to accept reality. Like, all men ain't saying this because it's the majority of men are saying that exact thing about you older women. And that's why they don't deal with y'all outside of hunching y'all. Like, they'll be a maintenance man or they'll let you be a sugar mama. But outside of that, they don't want nothing to do with y'all.
And sisters like here, believe it or not, men, if you have to qualify, you are him, you're presenting your best self, she just a fun time for you. Resistance is futile when you are him, even for a bitter bird like this. You some silver fox brother, some silver fox poon hound on the Tom Joyner cruise line, and she come across you at the bar. Oh, it's over. She's good for the group. Shout out to Media Man. Good for the group.
And shout out to EV. He says, and these bitter broads want a simp they can control.
100%, because they is the man.
Mm-hmm.
You know why he doesn't want to date women his age? Because women his age have the wherewithal to know that he is full of malarkey. Women his age will not tolerate his nonsense. Women his age can see through all of that BS he is speaking.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
It's a Jedi mind trick. They have to lie to themselves. I mean, you got to call it what it is. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. A man is not about to put in all this effort for you 50, 60-year-old women that's been around the block 100 times, and you already been smashed by all the men. Why he gonna do that for you? If he gonna put that effort and his time, which is valuable, spend his money, it's gonna be with a more valuable woman, which is a more youthful woman, more youthful than you.
What do we say, class? If you, as a man, if you go where you are not needed, you will be mistreated. Plain and simple. Absolutely not. Men live vicariously through our family, through our women, through our children. We get a sense of fulfillment through your joy. You ain't gonna get that with her. That energy transfer don't work with her. You a man, you get already take her somewhere. She done had experiences. She done been to these places. Kudos to her. But there's side effects. Now you insatiable. Can't nobody really, impress you. You a man, you done spent $1,000 to go on some vacation. And she's like, oh, this is nice. But last time I was here, we had the presidential cabana. And as a man, you like, shit, what the heck I do this for? And she like, but it's nice though. Let's have a good time. You like, man, F you, man.
That's why they don't date women their age, ladies. We are not jealous of you. And especially if you're a woman like myself, an older woman like myself, we don't even deal with men. We're celibate. So we're definitely not envious of you. We're just trying to warn you. These men just date you younger and younger and younger because they know that you do not have the intel. You don't have the life experience. You do not have the wisdom to know better. So he can pull all kind of nonsense over on you because you just don't know. It has nothing to do with you having perky tatas. It has nothing to do with you having that high lifted booty. It has nothing to do with you have this glass glossy skin. It has nothing to do with that, young ladies. Listen to your auntie.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
That's a lie. Listen, don't listen to your auntie. This woman's a liar. Her lived experiences are telling y'all differently. We all know what she was doing when she was younger, and she was more valuable. She got married 5 times because she had a little bit of value on the market, and now the men ain't coming. Now she's sitting up here at 55 talking about she's celibate.
Of course I am. I know what celibate means. Celibate means people who don't have sex until they want to. I'm one of those people. I will have sex when I want to. I just don't happen to want to right now. So that means I'm celibate.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
But that don't mean tomorrow I wouldn't change my mind. Okay?
I'm 55. Hell.
Celibate.
She the lies she tells. Stop it. Misery loves company. She ain't nothing but a big old cantankerous crab in the bottom of the bucket. All those reasons she said men don't want you in your youth. No, that is why we want you. Yes, me having access to my wife when she was most tender. Yes, that's satiating. Absolutely. Don't no man want to know he done paid highest price to marry the hyena like this and ain't no juice left in the cup. It's dried up backwash. It's backwash sediment. You gotta spit on it to get something to waken it up. Absolutely. We want that tendernism. Gots to have it.
They're dating you ladies younger and younger and younger because the younger you are, the more they are able to manipulate and control you. This is why they don't want you young ladies to even listen to aunties like myself, because they know that we are spitting knowledge.
Well, what are you saying? Are you saying older women are completely untamed and uncontrollable? Is that what that has to be what you were saying? Y'all are completely uncontrollable. So what valuable man wants to deal with a cantankerous, uncontrollable, unhinged woman?
Am I the only one that can see her existence? This is, you just fall into her coup de catabay. You would have moved into her neighborhood. She always in the back. She might got a jacuzzi on her back porch. She grilling, drinking wine, listening to Luther Vandross. Y'all know the vibes. And if you him, you just in boredom, you just go over there. Hey, how you doing? You got some brown sugar? She's like, yeah, come on. You just go over there asking for stuff. Hey, you got some popsicle sticks? Yeah, come on in. I got popsicle sticks. Easy prey. Good for the group. I don't sit here. I ain't tripping over this mumbo jumbo. She has a place. Man, she gonna fit there too.
We are telling you ladies the truth. We are sounding the alarm. This is why they don't want you young ladies out here on social media, because it's too many older ladies like myself who are warning you ladies, giving you ladies the red signs and red flags. Older men only want to date this woman so much younger than him. So
this is what we talk about. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Here's the problem. Like, seriously, there are no solutions. Like, we come up here, we trying to find solutions and all that good stuff. Y'all are coming from the premise that all men are bad. All of us. Y'all don't ever say anything about, yeah, get with this kind of guy because this can end up this way. And then, no, these women like her, Synthetic and Kundra, all these women, they paint this narrative that all men are bad and women, you are better off by yourself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They all say the same thing. There is no good man.
It is absolutely impossible for them to point younger women in the right direction when they could never get on that path themselves. They can't. They can't do it. They are not men. Us men, we can do that. We can sit here and say, oh, this is where I messed up. You might want to try this. But this is understanding. I'm not poking. This is understanding. They don't have the ability. They can't sit there and say, oh, try these guys out. Stay away from these guys. Bitterness. Don't know which way is up. They just ain't got it. You got to have a spirit of atonement and selflessness to move like that, Miss X, and try to teach the youth. These modern women, shout out to the Queen Maker. She done turned on these modern women. Y'all are extraordinarily narcissistic. Extraordinarily narcissistic.
In Black Uni, she's like Candy Staten, telling these young women to be free of men, yet continuously run into the altar.
Yes. Can't stop, won't stop.
God. And Big Whore's been a member 13 months. The older women are getting played too.
Yeah, you know what? Here we go, Horace. Yes, but they just not had it. They having a one night situationships with these guys they like, but they just saying they having fun. But yes, you are right.
He can manipulate and control her. This is why oftentimes when you start dating them, the first thing they want to do is separate you and isolate you from your family and friends. This is why. It's not because he's like, oh, I just want to be alone and I just want to keep them people out of our business. No, he wants to just control you.
You're a liar.
That's a lie. First of all, it's biblical. That's in the Bible, the book y'all love so much. Leave and cleave. All right, that's a real thing. He don't want to be all up under your mama. If I'm married to you, I'm the head of this house. So we don't need any distractions. So whatever gynocratic orders you up under, we through with all of that. And these women like, no, even though you're the husband, we still got gynocratic rules. And it's like, no, the hell we don't.
Absolutely not. Yeah, thank God for the union that we have. Thank God for my awesome in-laws. Ain't never dealt with that. I don't know what that feel like. Yo, mom-in-law, your mom calling, trying to check and discipline and check. Whoa, for the what? Absolutely not. Red flag for those out there. That ain't how you do it. Leave and cleave. We married? No. We stay in our business. Long as ain't nobody going fisticuffs. Figure it out. But absolutely not. Gynocratic order can't be in your relationship. Otherwise, you destined for doom.
I remember even when I was dating a man in my older years, And because I just look so much younger than I am, his family members just assumed, and he was younger than me. So his family members just assumed that I was around his age, probably younger. So they just assumed that I was like 15 years younger than I was. And even these family members, his aunts, were trying to give me advice. They were speaking to me like I was this young girl. And I remember thinking, why are they giving me all this advice? And yeah, this men will be men type of thing, right? Yeah, men are supposed to be the leaders. And they were giving me advice like that. And I was like, why are they talking to me like that? And I realized that they were my age. So I was like, why are they talking to me like I am a child? Giving me this piss poor advice, talking about a man that's supposed to lead me. And then I realized they don't know how old I am. Do you guys know the minute I start telling them my age, that not only was I not younger than this man, their family member, not only was I not his age because he was so much younger than me, that I was almost 10 years older than him. Do you guys know the things that they were saying to me prior? Stop. Just like that.
Listen, if there's any young women listening to her, you're goofy. She out here telling y'all don't need men, and we know it's true. How do we know?
Yeah.
So there's two grown-ass women, one stink bug. Two women, one stink bug. And everybody falling apart like the Blair Witch Project. It's all bad. But y'all don't need men.
One stink bug, two bonquishes, one fractured fibia. Crazy, insane. Listen here. Whoever this imaginary guy that was talking to her, because I don't believe a word she said. Whoever these imaginary gentlemen are, they're foolish for saying here trying to convince this bird to stop being a bird, an old bitter bird. I told you, feminism was made for sisters like this. She was married 5 times over, for those of you that don't know. She was married 5 times, married to one guy twice. So 5 weddings, 4 guys. That's how we know for sure she wasn't meant to be a wife. She tried to. She played around with the thought 5 times, but it ain't for her. She ain't nobody's companion. She ain't nobody's nothing. She's just a lonely wanderer. This is bitter bird wandering around. That's it.
All that advice that they were giving me, you just got to let a man be a man. You know, men cheat. That's just what they do. You know, men are supposed to be your leader. You know, the man is supposed to have the final word. All that type of advice that they had been giving me before. When they found out my age, ladies, let me tell you, they immediately ceased giving me all that silly, nonsensical advice. It stopped just like that. You know why? Because they realized, oh, heck no. This woman is mature and seasoned, aka experienced. She's not falling for this old silly advice we trying to give her. This is advice you give a 20-year-old. This is advice you give a young girl. Talking about you supposed to follow up behind a man's leadership. When they realized my age, they immediately stopped giving me advice on relationships and men.
And that's wild. Because we just talked about how y'all need to tell younger women, and they was trying to help you out to give you some longevity and let you know how things work just from older women, and you rejected it, even if you was their age, and that's part of the problem.
She don't get it. Her delusion got her seeing alternate realities. She think these guys stopped talking to her because once she let them know she was about 10 years their senior, She thinks they stopped talking to her. Oh, she's too intelligent. We can't trick her. No, they said, oh, you are dead smack in the middle of no man's land. They felt regret for wasting their words. They said, yeah, you so wrong. She thought they coward. It's like, God dang it, we can't trick her. They said, man, I need a shot now. I'm sitting here talking to this sister. She foobar.
I mean, that's like sitting there talking to a guy about, stocks and bonds and business and investments. And then he look at you and tell you he homeless. And you like, man, I just wasted all this time being serious with you. And
give me a shot.
And some of y'all said she was married twice and the guy was zesty. So he was using her as a beard. She was nothing more than a masculine cover for a zesty man.
She's a masculine sister. The dots connect.
And Rachel. Older B-dubs not teaching anything to younger black women. There's more single B-dubs more than ever acting brutish.
Yeah, because they are actually following gynocratic order, Sister Rachel. It's extremely unfortunate for us all.
Ladies, this is what men know. This is why they want to date you ladies younger and younger and younger, because they know you don't have the information. They know you do not have the life experience. Therefore, they can control you. This is why they try to separate you from women who are knowledgeable. Older ladies. We are not bitter. We are not jaded. I mean, sure, some people can be. But a lot of women like myself, we are not bitter. We are not jaded. We are not jealous. Most of us, we looking at you young ladies like, you gonna F around and find out. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
You a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You a liar.
She said the same thing the other woman said. We ain't jealous. Go ahead. We know exactly what's about to happen, and I ain't telling y'all nothing. Go ahead. You think you better than me? Go ahead.
I would not be able to sleep if I allow one of the young men that looks up to me, if I allow them to walk into the slaughter dealing with a modern hyena. I'm quick to let these young brothers know, no, keep your seed to yourself with this one. I seriously, I didn't know this ain't gonna last, and I'm always right, because I'm not talking with pride and ego and bitterness. I'm talking from my heart. Leave that alone. That ain't gonna work out in your favor. But her, she like, go ahead, fall victim to the bull jive we fell victim to. This is evil and selfish at best, and they laugh about it. Pure wickedness.
A lot of these young girls, especially in their late teens, early 20s, they want to be so grown. And they see dating this older man that's like, they're putting up their middle finger to their mom or to their aunts or grandmothers like, no, I'm grown. Look at me. I got a 40-year-old man. Look at me. I got a 50-year-old man. I'm grown. Ladies like myself, we sitting back looking like this. You are about to F around and find out.
This is wild.
The crazy part is y'all are the aunties, the mothers, the godmothers, all of that. Like, it's y'all responsibility. So why do y'all have such a tumultuous relationship with these younger women that they are trying to spite y'all like that? You saying they are doing it like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, screw y'all. Why don't y'all have a good relationship with each other and trying to help them and things be real genuine?
For all the reasons she claims not there: jealousy, envy, bitterness. These aunties and memoms and them, y'all see y'all nieces and granddaughters dealing with the wrong guy. It's not supposed to be a 2-minute scolding, a conversation, or a talking to. It's supposed to be, you know what? You see her kind of going down the wrong path, dealing with the wrong guy. Come on, baby. We're going to get our nails done today. A black-owned place. Make a day out of it. Build up some trust. Be vulnerable and get the message through to them. These quick little talking tos. Hey, you better leave that boy alone. He ain't no good. That don't work. I should not be the one delivering this message. You got to take the time and pour into them. This one here, she ain't got nothing in her cup. She ain't got nothing to pour. She is happy to watch these sisters fall victim to the same bull jive she did. And that's evil. I'm going to keep saying it.
The only reason he is dating you, the only reason he's in your DMs is so he can use you for your body, control you, and manipulate you. You are going to F around and find out that you're going to become his house slave and sex slave. But you ladies, let me know in the comments down below. Do you ladies feel that this is true? That the only reason that these men, grown, older men, date these young girls and they keep going lower and lower and lower. A couple of years ago, it was, I ain't dating no woman 40 plus. Then it was, no, I ain't dating no woman 35 and older. Then it was, women who 30 and older, they invisible to us. Now I am seeing men in their 50s, 40s, and late 30s talking about they want a woman 18 to 22.
Well, the key word you just said was woman. So like we said, it's legal. Don't be mad. Compete. Why are you competing with those young women? Why don't you got something to offer that's just so great that they can't even compete with you? Because y'all get y'all value up front. It's not in your PhDs or your bank account. None of that. That's not your value. And another thing, rest in peace to the ancestors. Like, my God, this is another woman come up here comparing marriage to slavery. Yeah, it's slavery. Yeah, he gonna make you his ex and all this stuff. It's like, man, if y'all hate men that much, just leave them alone and go scissor timbers.
If you ask me, when done correctly, this age gap, dating and marriages, the woman wins. I've given you the example. She 22, this ninja pushing 40. He is going to most likely pass away, way before, while she still got some life in her. And that's what's up. Now you get married, have kids. This guy provides a life for you, retirement, leave you everything. He pass on. This is how you get that matriarch y'all love so much. Now Meemaw's at the head of the table. Her man had passed on, and she got all the resources. And she can actually have 2 lives. Now she could go on and be a painter, be some kind of starving artist because she done lived, she done it the right way. Like, you can have 2 lives as a woman when you do it right. She is so daggone jealous and ain't even funny.
Yeah, but when it come to her, she get 1 life and that's in this pit.
The pit life.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Pit life. It's the only life I know. Pit life.
Yeah, most of y'all, so all y'all know. And we ain't done with pit life. As we talk about these strong, independent women are cooked. We're going to go back over to this woman. All right, this the woman living with her grandma. Her name escapes me. It's like Tazaria or something, some kind of weird name, but
this is my favorite here. Let's see what drama and trouble she got this evening.
I hope y'all didn't think I forgot about our new series, y'all. Out with the old but in with the new. What they been saying, y'all, we let go of Dakota's old car seat and brought in her new one. I hate to sit here and admit to y'all that this is Dakota's first ever other car seat besides the one that I just threw out. It just speaks volume on my whole situation and how much I used to struggle, and how much your environment really plays a big pack on your life, y'all. I remember I used to be so afraid to redecorate my car, put anything in my car, or just keep my car clean or decluttered or feeling good, because I knew that it was going to get repossessed. I remember there was nights or mornings and stuff like that where I stayed up all night long looking out the window and just waiting for them to come and get my car, never knowing when they was going to come and get it. I remember
Damn it. Yeah. So independent, don't need no man. She was convinced to leave her man just to look out the window all night because the car getting repoed. She just got the new car seat. The baby all old, outgrew that other one years ago, but they had to make it smack. That's crazy.
Oh, the stress and anxiety. Every time she hear a diesel go by, she ran to the window. She ain't no way. Oh, that's too much unnecessary stress and anxiety. That's one of my sayings. We got to keep unnecessary stress and anxiety at a minimum. There you go. But salute to her for getting granular. Y'all see that, sisters? When you move wonky, you're gonna be sitting here looking out the window like Malcolm X, but you ain't looking for no white hoods. You looking for them yellow lights, them strobe lights, and that flatbed.
specifically, I had a white Nissan Sentra, y'all. I was in the Altima. I think it was a Nissan Altima. And I was staying with my kid's dad. So my kid's granddaddy. We was staying with him. And I had just got home from doing Instacart. It was late at night. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock. And I came back outside to grab something out of the car, and the car was gone. Mind you, the car was parked on top of a hill. I ran back in the house and I said, babe, I think my car is gone. I freaked out. And in actuality, I knew what had happened, but I didn't want to face reality. I mean, I'm looking down a hill. We walking around. We thinking the car done got stolen. In actuality, it had been repossessed. Now, that was one of the most embarrassing things that had ever happened to me, despite the fact that I was pregnant and that wasn't the first car that I had ever gotten repossessed. God took away a lot of things from me.
Hell!
Nothing but struggle, nothing but trauma and drama. He was staying at her baby daddy's granddaddy's house. Now she at her grandma's house. Where are their parents at? We don't know. All right, but clearly they ain't ish. Because look at the offspring. The apple don't fall far from the trees now. And yeah, she talking nothing but trauma every time she comes up here.
I really hope that she makes something of this social media. I really do. We up here and we talking about it and we critiquing and judging because it needs to be judged. Because too many of these struggle content creators like her come up here and present this as if it's okay, as if it's just a normal step to life, and it's not. It's rather extreme. Nevertheless, hopefully this pans out because this baby's involved. That's the only reason why, because this baby's involved, man.
And there you go. And it's a cautionary tale. So this woman is, I believe, 29, 30 years old, got 4 small kids, left her man because her coworkers told her to. It's a cautionary tale. We talk about marry before you carry, all this type of stuff. This is what not to do.
I keep forgetting her origin. 4 kids, 1 guy. She really did leave from a whole bunch of bitter single women telling her to. And now here she is. Take note. This could be any young misguided woman.
And Black Uni says the bitterness comes from the fact that these young ladies are getting money from older men, and the younger women her age, call themselves dating.
Exactly, Black Unity.
He even put me through situations that I never thought I would be able to get up out of. And guess what I kept doing? Ignoring his signs, ignoring what he was trying to tell me because I was blind and naive. And when I finally opened my eyes, y'all, he started pouring me down with blessings and blessings and blessings. And now, y'all, I'm beyond grateful for being able to do the little things that I have been able to do. And I'm beyond grateful for this new car seat for my baby, y'all. Clock it. I'm packing lunch for my grandma. Okay, y'all? Let's just pack it, all right? I get so tired hearing her talk about nobody don't care about her. Nobody don't do nothing for her. A whole bunch of nonsense. But my grandma has always been this way, so I don't really take offense to it anymore. So yesterday, I took my behind to Kroger's and got some of her favorite things that I know that she likes to eat. There was enough for 2 days. Yesterday, Thursday, and Friday. Today, okay? So we started off by making her a breakfast sandwich, and while the sausage was cooking for that sandwich, I went ahead and I bagged up her favorite foods. Okay, so she got some cantaloupe. She also likes Fritos, so I went ahead and I bagged her up some Fritos. And before y'all get to ask me why there's why is there so much processed food? This is what my grandma like. And baby, if you work with older people, if you work in the healthcare field like I do, you know, they are set in their ways, baby, and you give them what they want. Don't even argue with them because they set in their way. And of course, you know, I'm extra, so I try to make her life as easy as possible, and I filled up a cup with some jelly so that she could put on her breakfast sandwich. Now, before you get your ass in my comments talking about it's so sad that she still has to work, please understand that she chooses to do this. We've asked her numerous times, Grandma, please retire. Go ahead and retire. And she's like,
hell! This ain't love. You don't love your grandma. I see what you doing. I like it, and I like it too. You trying to speed up the process. You trying to play the Grim Reaper. I like it, Bonquisha. Have your way.
You talking too much, Mr. X. This Bonquisha Kevorkian. She says she just giving Nana what she likes. She likes it. Yeah, take her up there a nice cold Pepsi too. Golly. Hey, ain't no love in this. Look how she hold that knife. I know what it looked like when it's made with love. She's sitting there. She ain't about to toast that croissant. None of that. She ain't about to put a little stank on that. It's just gonna be sausage patty, croissant, and a plastic container of jelly. I hope your grandma throw it at you.
no, I don't want to retire. Genuinely, wholeheartedly, I understand why. She don't want to stay home all day. And maybe she just doesn't have the funds like she really wants, y'all. We came from nothing, okay? We don't have nothing. Living paycheck to paycheck. And that's why I be trying to preach, y'all. Preach. Start saving your money. Start investing your money. Start doing stuff for yourself. Roth IRA, damn tongue twister. Invest into CDs. Don't go out here just blowing your money because you got the money, yo. Like, just invest that money into something, in a stock or something. So that way, when you get to 60-something years old, you don't have to worry about still clocking in into somebody's clock.
Hell! Bonquisha just talking. Yeah, she like, yeah, they got something new. It's called the stock market. Invest. Napster. All right, something. Yahoo. You got to invest. Like, Bonquisha, if you don't go sit the hell down somewhere. For real, man. We talk about this stuff. We got to stay in our lanes for the most part.
I heard that Enron stock is doing quite good. Huh? Go ahead and invest in some Enron. And so daggone LimeWire. Listen, you don't have the bandwidth to invest and take on ventures like that when you are stuck in survival mode. The two don't go hand in hand. Poverty and survival mode, and taking resources and putting in something where you're looking for delayed gratification cannot work. You need every dime you get to get by. You can't be sitting there putting $10 to the side. You like, by the end of that month, you're going to need that $10. It don't work like that. Wish it did, but it don't.
Be the time that you should be living your best life. And that's, I want to live my best life when I'm that age, y'all. I do. No matter what me and my grandma go through, I always tell myself when I was younger, y'all, if I get rich, I'm going to buy my grandma a 1-bedroom house and let her live her life there.
Lunch with Mama D. Lunch with Mama D.
What?
Lunch with Mama D. Mama D.
She's a weirdo.
What is that?
I don't know. What is wrong with y'all?
That's why her grandma can't stand her. You hear her? She's the only reason why she's making this sandwich is out of guilt. She said her grandma said, "Don't nobody care about her," so she made her this. That goddamn, they made her this daggone breakfast sandwich. That's why she can't stand you. They're down there being goofy. Golly.
Okay, Pookies, please engage with this post, y'all. It helps me out a lot. I love you. See you later. Baby, I've been pouring to everybody else this week. My cup is officially empty. I took this one night to dedicate to myself and to everybody else that, just to buy something out to eat, because I really don't have any energy to do anything else. This is one of those things that I told y'all is like slightly kind of hard for me. Like, I be neglecting the heck out of myself all the time. Look at my hair, y'all. My hair needed to be done months and months ago, but I've been in mommy mode that I always forget about myself. I always just put myself last. And it overwhelms me when other people depend on me, but I can't depend on them. But they want to depend on me. And no, I'm not referring to my kids because clearly, those aren't there, my responsibility, okay? But we're just gonna leave it right there. But anyways, y'all know I'm trying to get this apartment, and I'm trying to take these kids to the beach before summer is over with. Y'all know what to do, please and thank you. Tonight we had Little Italy's pizza. This pizza was kind of on the expensive side, and I freaked out when I seen these olives in my salad because, baby, I don't like olives. To me, for one, they're nasty and they look like little doo-doo turds. I don't know about you, but they do, and I don't like that. But besides it being like a little expensive, I am 100% grateful that I didn't have to cook and that God blessed me and the kids with this meal
meal tonight. All right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. I love y'all. See you later.
She belongs to the streets.
There we go. Yeah, we ain't doing this with you, Struggle Quisha. You out here poor and homeless. Talk about the pizza was expensive. And she's also trying to save up to get an apartment. She's trying to take the kids to the beach before the summer's over. All ambitious. You're going to love her for her ambition. I give her that.
God did not bless you with a pizza that you can't afford. That was the devil. The Lord had nothing to do with this overzealous purchase. It's lazy. The Lord need to bless you with the wherewithal to sit there, go buy some raw materials and cook and be able to save some money so you can finally get your place and stop hearing your grandma talk bad about you through the midnight hour. That's what she living with. Her grandma be up there talking bad. I'm tired of this funky heifer downstairs wearing my couch out. These bad bastard grandbabies. But keep eating your fancy pizza. Keep it up.
So for tonight, we're going to put Struggle Quisha back in the sub.
She living there. Take your pizza with you.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah,
Man, these struggle content sisters doing it wrong. They need to come up here and start showing progress, Mr. X. They need to come up here and start saying, look, this is what I saved this month. Start coming up here showing us that you making meals, that you saving. Like, look at what I'm saving every month. Then you will get my attention. I have a generous heart. I love giving to folks that help themselves, but y'all doing it wrong. You're here talking about you stressing financially, and then you want to order pizza, fancy pizzas. I would like fancy pizza.
Yeah. So Struggle Quisha, and here we go. Not so fast. So she trying to get out her grandma's house, but T Money got other news.
Uh-oh.
Trump said, if you are on Section 8 of housing, you only get 2 years. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but understand the matter of the fact is that a lot of people get on this Section 8 and get this housing, and they sit on it for years, and they never do nothing else with their life. They get content and comfortable with what's going on in front of them. They sit up, they buy bags, they got the most expensive cars, they buying their kids all these expensive clothes, instead of saving money and putting this money up to progress, to get ahead in life. It's like somebody asking you for a loan to get ahead on their bills, but then they never get ahead on their bills because next month they need your help again. They need your help again because they really tricked all that money off. See, the thing is this: you need to get up off your ASS, do something with your life, and stop trying to sit around on housing in Section 8 for the rest of your life, because it's not going to always be there. What are you going to do if the economy just drops right now? What are you going to do if they take housing in Section 8 away and you've been on there for 4 or 5 years and you haven't been doing nothing? Yeah, we got single mothers out here, but the thing is this: nobody
see what I'm saying? Y'all kept on bothering and bugging the government about this, that, and the third, and complaining about stuff. Now guess what? 2027 coming in, ain't no more housing, ain't no more HUD, ain't no more Section 8.
Man. Okay. Y'all played and played. We've been talking about this, it seems, forever, but I guess it's getting closer and closer and harder. So 2 years, some people say it is enough, but most people say not enough time. All right. What I'm going to do 2 years on Section 8? I got kids. I need at least 10 years to get this right.
Sacrifice, get laser-like focus, and put your nose to the grindstone and chop wood till you can't chop wood no more. That's it. Just keep chopping wood until you get to that 2-year mark, then pick your head up and see where you at. And at least you know you did the best you could. If you ask me, like I see y'all saying T-Money only got 2 years, like this may not last. He stated that some of these changes going to be permanent. And I truly believe that this government assistance things was some kind of wicked Trojan horse, because there are folks that became extremely dependent upon it. And shout out to Mr. X. He put on this one sister on display that was super wild. 7, 8 kids, don't want to work. We got to provide for her. there are going to be extreme casualties. There's no plan for them moving forward. They're just going to be out on the streets. Like whenever Ronald Reagan put everybody out to crazy homes, going to be the equivalent, if you ask me.
You finna get out and feel what it feel like to pay real bills. Them people ain't playing with y'all. Now they finna stop all the help that y'all was getting out because y'all want to run and complain about this, that, and the third when you got people like me and other people out there that's paying full grown-up bills and stuff, and y'all want to sit there and mope and cry because, oh, I should have been paying 2 cents. Why I got to pay $27? You know how we feel? You know what we be thinking when y'all say y'all paying 2 cents this month or $27 this month, and we see you paying $1,300 and $1,400 big bills, big grown-up bills. Now y'all finna feel the rapture now. 2020.
So people who are on vouchers, it's starting to become a big fucking problem for me because my rent is going up in 2 months. I tried to negotiate with the bitch. She basically told me fucking no. And my thing is, these landlords, especially these private landlords, because I do not have rent stabilization because this is it's owned by private landlords. So it's like they think everybody is on vouchers and they're trying to get a bang for their buck. So I feel like they're slowly trying to kick people who work out. I feel like you're trying to kick people who work out, people who are in fixed incomes out because you want bitches who are on vouchers. And it's just unfair because it's just like, there's a lot of people who aren't on vouchers. Where do you guys expect them to fucking go?
Tonight, Joe. No, but seriously, Google is free. Most other people.
Oh, hold on. I had to look into this. So she said just because she's not on rent stabilization, all right, rent stabilization, you may be eligible for up to $6,000 in financial assistance through the housing stabilization program. All right. So that was just here in Pennsylvania is giving me, but I guess it's state by state and you can qualify. So that's $6,000. That's a voucher for you to pay your rent. You know, what is it? I mean, $600, what's that? $500 a month. So what? They give you $500 a month towards your rent if you park the program?
Yes, Section 8 voucher or more, I guess, depending on how many.
Well, this ain't Section 8. This is the housing stabilization program. So this is something totally different.
Not familiar. Not familiar at all. So her argument is what? That she's saying that they keep raising rent as if everybody got these vouchers and can afford. And you don't care. No, they ain't worried about no vouchers. You either got the money or you don't. They keep thinking somebody's trying to cater. No, we are propelling at light speed into the age of haves and have-nots is getting scary. You either can afford $2,000 a month rent for a basic abode, or you can't. I don't know what's gonna happen. You see folks living in the sewers nowadays. Shoot.
Out. I feel like you're trying to kick people who work out, people who are in fixed incomes out because you want bitches who are on vouchers. And it's just unfair because it's just like, there's a lot of people who aren't on vouchers. Where do you guys expect them to fucking go?
Tonight, Joe. No, but seriously, Google is free. Most other people that are on Section 8, that Section 8, they cannot move it. They can't go to another state with that Section 8. It's stuck. It's NYCHA Section 8. NYCHA Section 8 has a lot of people. City thefts does not have a lot of people because guess what? A lot of landlords, even the private ones, they don't want to take it because I've seen the complaints. They like, nah, HRA is late with the money. Y'all know the money's supposed to be on the first. Money not coming on the first. Money's coming after the first. We need our rent on time. NYCHA, I don't know if they're getting paid on time, but I know that NYCHA pays the rent. Okay, city thefts, they pay the rent, but they may not pay that shit on time. So again, a lot of landlords are like, I'm not investing in someone who has a program. So you're lucky. Go get a NYCHA apartment. Go sign a NYCHA fucking application. You cannot sit there and again, y'all think that everybody in New York City is on Section 8. If they was on Section 8, they would have left New York City already with that voucher. They would have left Section 8 already with that voucher and got a house out far from New York. But everybody's not on fucking Section 8 in New York City. And not every landlord thinks that.
Well, listen, they getting some type of program. Shout out to Shelter Bay. We done documented it. She telling y'all to come to New York. So there's all type of programs, like she said, NYCHA and all this, city, FEPA, and you name it. There's so many tiers to this stuff. Where does the money come from? Taxpayers, who knows? But there's programs.
And then funding is going away. That's just the net of it. It's all going away. Folks need to adjust. You know, they say in 2 years, if I'm in this situation, I'm treating like it's 1 year. I'm treating like it's now. Shout out to the artist Big Sean, waking up every day like the rents do. Stop playing with it. Ain't no exceptions. Gotta make some smack or don't.
And got a house out far from New York. But everybody's not on fucking Section 8 in New York City. And not every landlord thinks that.
It's being reported Section 8 vouchers are coming to an end. They're trying to get rid of Section 8. They're not giving out any more vouchers, no more waiting lists, and they are disqualifying a lot of people that are on Section 8. Why? They want to get rid of Section 8. Be careful, Section 8 vouchers may be going away very soon.
Listen, if I could leave y'all with anything, as y'all know, I'm very transparent about my story. I've been evicted from low-income housing before. Listen to me. If you live in a subsidized apartment, pay your fucking rent. Pay your rent. No, we don't care about your nails. We don't care about your kid's birthday. We don't care about none of that. Pay your rent. And the reason why I tell you that is because you have a chance that other people do not have. There are some of us out here busting our ass paying market. There are some people paying $2,700 a month for a 3-bedroom in New Jersey. Some people paying $2,000 and they're bringing home just $2,500 from work. So they're having to figure out that deficit every single month with DoorDash or whatever it is. Okay?
No, they don't. Shout out to Ebony Dean. They just simply have to get up under the instruction of a man. Y'all call it control and some more stuff. We call it simply being up under instruction. You ain't got to worry about only bringing home $2,500 and your rent is $2,000. So now you got to DoorDash and sell Kudakata just to make ends meet. That ain't no way to live.
But it's the only way they can live. They beg for a shout out to all of this feminism. I am big, strong woman. Hear me roar. Take what comes along with it. The life of a man, the sacrifice and the burden of a strong-backed man. Hey, I really don't like saying sisters like this miserable, but y'all begged for it. Can't feel bad for y'all. Don't like seeing it. Look at this brother sister. Oh, y'all better pay out. We out here paying market, working, grinding. Got to call Tyrone and Mr. Nate because we in a bind more days than not. This ain't the life for y'all.
I don't want to see none of y'all getting evicted from your subsidized low-income apartments. I don't want to fucking see it. There are people out here that are paying market rent. When you live in subsidy, what happens is say you lose your job, you go down there and you let them know, I lost my job. What normally happens in a subsidized apartment complex, a housing apartment complex, is, just hear me out, this is what normally happens, okay? They normally, okay? Lower your rent in accordance to what you're making. So you say, well, what is that? So for instance, say you lose your job today. You lose your job, you get fired. You went from making $2,000 every 2 weeks and you get fired. Your rent was $1,785 or $1,900, whatever it was at that earning rate, right? You lose your job, which means you have zero income, especially if you haven't got your unemployment yet or filed for it. Your rent goes down to like $50 a month, if nothing. Normally the standard or minimum is $50 because who can't make $50 shake? Now is not the fucking time. No, listen to me. I'm schooling you young girls.
Hell! Subsidized housing. That's where I grew up at. So you got Section 8, then you got subsidized, and it's income based. So the owners are still going to get their money. You know, it's just coming from the state or whatever program it is. But, you know, if you lose your job or you got kids, your rent going to drop to $50. And they going to encourage you to get another job and try to force you, hey, you need to get a job so we can boost your rent back up. That's why we moved out the projects, is because my mom did get a job and they was trying to jack her rent up to something crazy, market as they call it. And we was paying whatever below market forever. And then, you know, she said, you know what, I'm going to try to get a job. And they said, you know what, market. And she said, you know what, it's time for us to get up out the projects. So it can be a good thing, I guess. Sometimes, I don't know, but that's what it is.
There you go. Yeah, our last stop was the projects. You know, we bounce around. I lived in projects, you know, government subsidized housing, you know, slumlord rentals. But yeah, we wound up in the projects. And yeah, my mom loved it. She said it was all the rents, all the utilities included. Never turned the lights off. Wild way of living, man. But like you said, it's almost like they reward them, Mr. X, to not work. I see how we broke it down. You ain't got no job, rent $50. You can make that shake. All right, Mr. James got $40 for you. But as soon as you start working and making a living that's above the poverty line, your $50 a month rent can shoot up to $1,200. It was getting wild in the projects, pissy hallways and all.
And that's why she's telling these women to pay their rent, because if you don't, you get kicked off whatever program you is, then you back out here with nothing. So, and these people will be like, well, I ain't paying it. A lot of folks will be behind, $800 on $50 a month rent. $1,000, $2,000, and the rent, $50, $35 a month, whatever it is cheap. They just ain't paid it in years. And then the owners of the complex really don't care because they're getting that subsidized money. So whatever their market rate is for it, they're probably getting 80% or whatever. So if they say I normally charge $1,000 a month, they can probably get a little stipend for, $700, $800. And by Bonquisha, you kick in a little 100 or 50 or whatever. They try to make it all right, but they really don't care because the money just coming guaranteed. So it's kind of like a Jedi mind trick, because they'll keep telling you need to get a job, we're going to put you out. But really they ain't, because that money coming, so they ain't too much bothering you.
And like you said, the only time they started coming around snooping, you ain't paid your rent in 2-3 years. Now they like, hold up, you owe wax. We need that about you.
You think it's cool to go get your nails done, pay for your wig and your hair and your weed and all of that, and not pay your fucking low-income housing rent? If you're not going to, listen to me, if you can't make it in low-income housing, you're not going to make it nowhere. Some of y'all are going to learn a really, really have a rude awakening, okay? The way that I did, okay? And when you're paying market rent, when your rent goes from $675 a month, okay, to fucking $2,000 cash, y'all are going to really know what hit y'all. Y'all take advantage of these low-income housing programs. And I don't feel bad for some of y'all, because some of y'all get evicted from multiple low-income housing programs. Multiple. Not one, not two. Y'all don't learn your lessons. You'll get in one project housing, then you'll go to the next project housing, and you'll get evicted. And honestly, I don't feel sorry for you bitches. I don't. Because I used to feel sorry for myself, and I had to learn that shit the hard way.
Hell! I say it's a catch-22. It's like, because they will keep you comfortable in the projects. They will lower your rent, subsidize it. You owe $50 a month in rent. Plus you getting $1,200 in food stamps. You getting child support. You selling kuda kata. A lot of these women can get by with, $500 a month cash. That's all they need to stay afloat, because they are covered on so many fronts, and people just be in the projects forever, comfortable.
And the wicked doo-doo icing on the poop cake, they go ahead and enroll in the community college. There it is. Now you can't tell Project Subsidized Living Bonquisha a daggone thing. She pay her own rent, asterisk. She got her own car, asterisk. And she in school, and she in school stay-at-home mom. Yep, shout out to Subsidized Housing. They made it happen.
And shout out to Devon says, they can't, it's not a matter of can they pay it, they refuse to pay it. It's a matter of priorities. Bonquisha got to go out to the bar, get her hair done, buy some weed, and Bonquisha is fully aware of what's going on. So a lot of us, we have never been in that situation, so we don't know. Bonquisha knows. She done got emails and mail come through letting her know you a part of this program, we pay an X amount of rent, and she's fully aware. Okay, y'all giving them $800 a month of my money? She already know. It's just she ain't gonna tell y'all, but Bonquisha knows the details.
I've heard those phone conversations. Well, why y'all tripping over the $50? Like you said, y'all getting that $800. Why are you worried about the $50? And they let it go. The rental office ain't gonna keep listening and say, all right, let it keep racking up. And when they got a leg to stand on, because you years in the rear, then they gonna get you. Go ahead. Yep. $50. That ain't nothing. Stand by.
And then you come home one day and there's a padlock on the door. That's normally how it worked. So old school, they put the metal padlocks over that bottom knob. You got no access to it, and you have officially been padlocked. And to get padlocked is a humiliation ritual like no other. Like, we would pick on kids I mean, you see somebody get padlocked, and we knew as kids, which is crazy. We knew we see a padlock, they got evicted. I mean, we obviously didn't realize all of it, but we knew enough to pick on people and say y'all got kicked out, and you would go to school and say, "Hey, y'all had a padlock on your door," and kids get humiliated. That's a real thing.
Man, I know that's one of my mom's greatest fears. I got paid this rent. They can't put no padlock. I know. We never got the padlock. Yeah, never got the. Y'all don't get it. Y'all ain't from the hood, man. You get padlock on the door on the weekend, on a Friday. The hood, that project is up. It's lit. Violence, emotions is high. Tricking is at. It's just wild, man. You had to be there.
There are people out here that would die for your subsidized apartment. There are mothers out here working that would die for your subsidized apartment. Don't fumble the bag. I don't feel bad for nobody getting evicted from subsidized housing. You literally have every chance in the world. Not only that, excuse my spit, subsidized housing works with you at court 1,000 times before they evict you. So they'll give you 18 payment arrangements. They'll give you all of that. They give you that contract that you can't breach. They give you all of that. Y'all motherfuckers be having the game messed up. Don't listen. If I can give y'all any advice, don't fumble your low income or subsidy, please.
According to ABC News, Trump administration has proposed a time limit for recipients that receive Section 8 vouchers and HUD housing assistance. Now, I don't know how comfortable everybody is, but it seems to me like it's time for everybody to get uncomfortable and start getting comfortable with going out there getting a job and get some education so you don't have to live off the government. But because this stuff can change up, the goal is to shift long-term safety into a short-term boost. If you are able-bodied, then they want you to be self-sufficient. They are proposing a 2-year cap on being able to get Section 8 and the living HUD housing assistance. This will put millions of people who depend on Section 8 and HUD housing at risk for losing their homes. Some people say they will be devastated after losing help after 2 years. But some people say there's nothing wrong with it. If you're able, you should be self-sufficient. Tell me, what do you think about this program? Do you think the administration is wrong for pushing this initiative, or do you think that people should go out and get jobs and not lean on the government?
Half of able. All right. Well, if the able-bodied get a job, we can't even play with it. Like, I mean, what message are you sending to your children? And we had the woman up here last week. She said she got 7 kids and she got a bad knee and she is crazy or something. She said bipolar. All that. Yeah, what y'all gonna do with that? Nah, got a bad knee, I'm bipolar. They self-diagnosing, so here we are.
Overweight. They really don't be worth a dang. There be some truth to it. They don't. They can't be productive in any job. Not even a daggone Wally World greeter. Well, that I would imagine they could do. Even the slow folks be doing that. But they lazy. They can't stand for long periods of time. Yeah. Get them a stool or something. Absolutely pathetic. There is no system put in place for them. They just gonna be wandering the streets, adding to the freaking homeless community.
Man, and we got some super chat.
Shout out to Tabitha. Appreciate your sister. Says this may bring families together again. Yes, gonna get darker before the light comes through. I agree. Appreciate your sister Rachel. Says New York City landlords don't want you ninjas and bad behavior.
I don't know. Mom Donnie, he said, come on.
Shout out to our in-house serial entrepreneur, Ashley Foot Productions. He says, come all to the soon-to-be-built Ashley's Affordable Estates. Now, even though it's not built yet, trust me, it's being built in coordination with Dr. Umar's FDMG school funding. Trust us and apply via Klarna. Trust us.
Shout out to Ashy. Good luck with that, y'all.
Money.
Shout out to Elmer's in Harlem. Always good to see you, brother. Says, keep up the good work, fellas. Peace and love to SBC Nation. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Elmer's in Harlem. Come through and re-in up your membership. Thank you, sir.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Money.
Shout out to the brother Hustler's Philosopher out there batting up all that land. See you, brother. Says, this strong, independent woman nonsense is another is another of the many levels of the COINTELPRO, yes, and social engineering aimed at our community. Unfortunately, segregation reparations may be our only solution. Shout out to you, brother. Daggone right.
Man, give us our bread so we can go our separate way and build our stuff.
And come buy our land next to you, Ninja. We coming.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Appreciate you, the brother Blade. Says, good evening, SBC Nation and Knicks Nation. We are in the promised land. Now we are waiting for Jesus. We are waiting for Jesus and for Gavin X to grant a catch and release.
Yeah, them days, I don't know. We ain't been seeing it lately.
Yeah, ain't none of them worth a dang.
Hey.
This initiative, or do you think that people should go out and get jobs and not lean on the government?
Half of able-bodied Section 8 voucher recipients, for example, will spend more than 15 years in subsidized housing. 50% spend 15 years in subsidized housing. That's longer than it took to carve out Mount Rushmore, by the way. And it's also double the amount of time that it took us to win our independence in our country. We're not doing the most vulnerable people in our country any favors when we let them just wither in public housing for decades. We're talking about able-bodied, able-minded people.
Shout out to him. So this is the HUD security. He discussed, what's going on with Section 8. Half of the people, and that's all. We know the majority of people on there is YT people, but we ain't worried about them. We worry about our folks. So they are the writings on the wall. I mean, 15 years is like half the people. That's so the average stay 15 years, on these assistant programs at best.
These are the environments we grew up in. Coming from where we from, welfare was like the third option in the game of life. In the game of life, you can either go to college, you can go into the workforce. That's the regular board game. But the impoverished hood one, there's a third option, and it's welfare. And you pick up that car and it just stops there. Permanent stagnation. No more moves on the board. And I hate it. I have vivid memories of hearing my aunts and stuff make plans via Section 8 vouchers and welfare. I hate it. We grew up amongst the worst of them that really abused the system, man.
My man gonna say they was done with Mount Rushmore. They had the whole mountain carved out. Some of y'all was still in the projects. You ain't have to do that, brother.
Yeah, he painted that picture. I like that.
Our independence in our country. We're not doing the most vulnerable people in our country any favors when we let them just wither in public housing for decades. We're talking about able-bodied, able-minded people.
So you're telling me that Section 8 housing wasn't just for American citizens this entire time? You're telling me that the American taxpayer was subsidizing Section 8 housing, not for American citizens, but for illegals who came over here illegally and then got resources to then stay in Section 8 housing, taking away. Just stop. One thing that people don't understand about Section 8 housing is that a lot of the developers, especially in these inner cities, who do develop this Section 8 housing into like livable places, they get kickbacks for their other projects that they're doing.
And I would say at this point, Bonquisha is collateral damage. So as we know, Bonquisha and them, folks been on these programs for a long time. It's now that these illegal immigrants came in and abused the hell out of the system more than black folks ever could. Black folks ain't even that brazen enough to do half of the stuff these ninjas was doing, the Somalians and some of these people. So even the small hat people in New York, they get the most Section 8 welfare in New York, but people don't know that. So it be other communities, and unfortunately, we just caught up in the storm.
There you go. Talk that talk, Mr. X. Yes, we acknowledge that some of our skin folk abuse the system, but it'd be small stuff. Selling of food stamps, weak sauce. Like you said, them small hats, they'd be starting businesses with the money. They be setting up trust funds with the bread. It's wild. Thank you. Well said, Mr. X. Yeah, everybody abusing, but man, listen here. Small potatoes. We ain't getting nowhere with it. Shoot, we ain't progressing, still stuck. And that's why I'll acknowledge too. Yes, some of our people abuse it. However, there are systematic aspects in place. Know that as well.
A lot of the developers, especially in these inner cities, who do develop this Section 8 housing into like livable places, they get kickbacks for their other projects that they're doing. So the idea that this wasn't going towards American citizens because these Section 8 housing owners were getting kickbacks, so this was just all for illegals? What? No wonder housing's out of control. No wonder. Lord.
You know what? I don't know how true it is when it comes to this Section 8 and HUD housing vouchers and all that with this law that's been passed with the funding that's being depleted. I don't know how many goddamn people this is going to get ready to affect. But ladies, let me tell you something. If a man ain't coming to your life and coming in and adding to your life and taking stress off of your goddamn life, if you one of them women that got Section 8, and if that man ain't coming to put you in a better position than the position you currently in, then you don't need to be dealing with that man. Tell him go get a goddamn hotel and lay up with his goddamn ass. Do anything else but sit back and allow a man to have you still stay stagnant in a goddamn situation that you should have been upgraded from a long. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about?
Bird babble. If a woman is on Section 8 and food stamps, she's already FUBAR. That means she has children, bastard children. And now you saying if a man can't come in and get you and your kids out of that situation, don't date them. Men, don't let them threaten y'all with a good time.
I couldn't have said better myself. You don't qualify for this guy to come through trying to save you. Y'all watch too many daggone Tyler Perry movies. That light-skinned dude, what's his name? Boris Kojak or what the hell ever. That light-skinned dude with the daggone Meek Mill braids. He ain't coming to save you. That's a made-up character. No, stop. At best, some zesty dude might come through looking for a beard. That's your fantasy. That's dreaming. That's wishing upon a star.
Long goddamn time ago. The fact that he putting a 2-year straight, so ain't gonna be no more that being able to hand down the Section 8 voucher to your jits and being able to just go on and keep on staying. Because as we know, and I ain't knocking no goddamn everybody, but there's been a lot of goddamn people that's been on Section 8 for fucking decades that should have been off of it, that should have been handed the goddamn torch over. But they done fucked up so much of their goddamn life that they done became dependent. Like they really done allowed themselves to be stuck in a goddamn situation that they should have been elevated from. And a lot of these people was able goddamn bodies. We just gonna call a spade. And don't come in my comment section talking all that crazy shit because we know what it is. God damn it, we black folk, kinfolk, and at the same time, this ain't even just black folk, but I'm talking because I know when it comes to my own people. I don't know about no other goddamn races, but I know they are just about get the same goddamn benefits too. Let's see how much it's gonna affect and who gonna step up and help each other as a goddamn collective now that this situation finna get ready to go on. It don't look like it's finna look good for a lot of our folk.
They be lying to y'all about those Section 8 application, those Section 8 waitlists. They be lying to y'all about Section 8. And let me tell you why. Okay, so, and you might want to watch this video because this might save you when it comes to Section 8, okay? So in May 2022, I applied for the Santa Ana, California Section 8 waitlist. I got approved to be on the waitlist. I've been on the waitlist for goddamn now 6 years now. So they finally hit me up.
Hell! What? Man, if you've been on the Section 8 waiting list for 6 years, go get a damn job. You could have graduated college with a PhD by now. Y'all just be wasting time. You could have built your own house from scratch. I mean, cut down trees, manufactured the wood yourself, all that within 6 years.
You sound like that dude talking about Mount Rushmore. I agree. Like, I'm sitting here laughing because, believe it or not, I still get calls from staffing agencies. Y'all know I had many jobs, and I still get a call. Hey, Mr. Walker, you still looking for work? I'm like, man, how long y'all record? 15 years? She talking about waiting 6. I'm like, man, if I wait for y'all, been a skeleton on the sidewalk, and y'all gonna call me talking about come work and making minimum wage. Stop it. My point is, find something. You done apply for this. You on the waiting list. Now go put your effort somewhere else. Have multiple plans. You can't put all your poverty eggs in the welfare basket. It ain't gonna work out for you.
Last week telling me, hey, you've been approved. Now you got to bring in 2 documents showing that in May of 2022 you lived in the city of Santa Ana. It has to be a paycheck stub, bank statement, W-2, anything like that, and it cannot be written. And no, you cannot make a fake pay stub because that is a federal situation. So
hell, they say, Bonquisha, we need a W-2. Bonquisha say,
fuck is you talking about?
A W-2? This woman ain't worked ever, probably. Or they do short stints. She looked like she worked at KFC. I could see it. Or Popeyes. Either or. I'm getting KFC, but it could be.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
And long story short, this is trauma bonding. I'm sure if you look in the comment section, there's women in there. They all trauma bonding, recommending different programs and struggle quishas.
I'm like, well, I have documents for June, July, August of 2022 showing that I lived there. She's like, no, it has to be the month of May 2022. So now I'm not going to get my Section 8 because I don't have May. And let me tell you, before you apply for these Section 8 wait lists, thinking that you could apply all around the United States, you cannot. You have to actually be living there at the month. And people be like, okay, well, I'm going to just go get a phone bill in the city that I'm applying. No, it's a waiting process. Before you even get on the wait list, it's going to take weeks for them to even tell you if you are approved to be on that wait list. And by that time, you had already have to live there, if you know what I'm saying. So y'all be lying about those Section 8 wait lists, telling people to apply to all these different cities and states, knowing goddamn well they don't live there, and that's not the way it works. You gotta live there at the month. So if I had documents showing that.
Okay. So we have had women up here in the past, say, hey, we got Section 8 here in Texas somewhere. Come on, or it's in Colorado. And people say, well, you could move. No, you gotta be there first. You can't apply, I guess, while you're still away. Is that what she's saying? You got to live in the actual state or in the area. You can't be in New York applying for Section 8 in Texas.
That kind of makes some sense. To have people just migrate into a specific place, trying to get all the resources, and folks that live there don't. Yes, that makes sense. If I was a local looking for these funds and I knew somebody moved in, we live in New York, somebody that moved from Florida and got it before me, yep, my little impoverished heart is hurt. And that's why we keep critiquing that one sister that moved to the homeless shelter in NYC, telling everybody to come to NYC from out of state. It ain't as sweet as they make it out to be.
And there you go. And that's why that woman is in a damn shelter. So she's trying to transition and get some Section 8, but she's going through the process. She got to live there and all that good stuff. So it's just better to be up under instruction of a man, I would think.
Easier. I'm telling you, y'all bull jiving. 2 minds, 2 brains are better than one, especially when one is a modern tainted hyena. God dang it.
I lived in Santa Ana in May 2022. They could have gave me my Section 8 and transferred here to my state. So I want y'all to pay attention to that instead of wasting your time years and years being on Section 8 wait list and being disappointed that you're not going to get on it. And I'm so sad right now.
Them lists be long as hell. She said they should transfer my Section 8 like it's a driver's license or something you earned, right? No. Maybe a firearm license or some type of different, certifications you may have in a particular state. Not Section 8. You can't transfer entitlement programs from state to state. That's insane.
You being selfish, Mr. X. You being selfish. Just because it ain't important to you don't mean it ain't important to her. It's just a little Section 8 entitlement program to you. To her, it's a way of life. The only way of life. All her life, she had to fight for this government stimulus package. And you trying to make it seem like it ain't nothing. I'm your public pretender this evening, Bonquisha, because y'all need help. Even if it's a ninja that's fake and trying to help y'all, because y'all are dunzo. I'm laughing through this catastrophe that's coming. We done told y'all, we've been telling y'all for years now. For years, there will be casualties. Y'all got to get on the good foot, make something smack. It's all coming falling down, and we observing it.
Yes, and that list is diabolical. Y'all know they only let, depends, they might only let 2, 3, 4 people in your area on that year. Shout out to JP. He said he'd been on it for years. He said, I think I'm like number 5 now. He said, yeah, that might be another 3 years or something. He was saying, I was like, what? I said, man, y'all tripping.
About time they contact me, talking about 5, 6 years. I've been and built a damn log cabin in the middle of somebody's forest. All that whole daggone infrastructure. I ain't gonna hold you.
That I'm not going to be on it because I really need that Section 8. So if you don't know that, please keep that information in mind and pass that along because that's some serious shit right there.
Hold my hand when I say this. As the social worker and everybody, fan, hold my hand when I say this. I love when y'all ask me about Section 8, low income, whatever, and I give you whatever details I have, which is little to none, because if you know in LA County, we're going through a housing crisis. This is not I don't know about y'all, if this ain't the years that I grew up in. We're in a housing crisis right now. But I love when somebody asks me about Section 8, low income, whatever, particularly clients as well. And I say, hey, every Section 8 in LA County right now that's on a wait list. And the wait list is at least a few years, so you better get your ass out there and get to working. I love when I tell y'all that and y'all be like, no, she's lying. This person told me, blah, 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 blah. Then y'all fuck around and get scammed, or then y'all find yourself bouncing from pillow to fucking post because you reliant on some subsidized housing. Now, I'm not saying we don't deserve, everybody deserves subsidized housing. Housing is too freaking much.
What?
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
That ain't true, but Bonquisha is blowing the whistle for you other Bonquishas. Y'all see she's sitting with her panoramic roof, leather seats. She letting y'all know I ain't Section 8. I works. I control things. She like, but y'all, everybody keep telling y'all it's years backed up. And they like, no, I seen somebody on TikTok say, all I got to do is this and that and go over to this building and fill out this paper and I can get it in 2 months. And Bonquisha like, no, that y'all getting scammed at best.
Government assistance, the government being so involved in the daily life is a scam to begin with. Do we not understand why the United States came to be? These wild colonizers was tired of listening to British rule. They was tired of being told what to do. They were tired of government involvement. But for the impoverished folks in this newfound land, yeah, y'all up under their rule. It is a scam. And the fix is in. Now they sitting here. They done sat here. They done put this comfortable rug up under y'all for all these years. And now we're at the point they snatching it from up under them. Plain and simple. Shout out to the lovely sister Darkstar. Been a member for 16 months. Says, thank y'all for the amazing content. You are most welcome, sister. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Shout out to Evie Ray, the one to be president of Glazed Galaxy. Says, here's Kundra with no makeup, BBL implant, and weed. This poor sister, she is a little frail.
Much in LA. But all I'm saying is trust the social worker. Trust the girl that was a problem solver for PATH. Trust the girl that has been working in this field for the past 7 years. That's all I'm saying.
When y'all sit around on this internet talking about Section 8 and low income houses, I keep my mouth shut because bitch, I wish I was on Section 8 too. I wish I had that shit too, bitch. Bitch, I'm 26 years old with no kids, and it's not what you know, it's who you know. But I don't never judge nobody that's on Section 8 and low income. Listen, you do what you gotta do. But wait, hear me out though. Hear me out. Because they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. Listen, I wish I knew somebody who also knows somebody who know how to get into that system. I do. Shit, because my own family, they ain't trying to help out a bitch with shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I wish I do know somebody who know how to get into that. Because, I don't judge people on it. It's a hard life out this bitch. Rent is high as hell, bitch. Low income is all we fucking need right now, okay?
The White House wants to eliminate housing funds. Low income housing, HUD housing, FHA housing, Section 8. They want to get rid of it. Now, some Republicans are putting up a fight, but it looks like this is about to come. So if you're getting low income grants or low income housing, you may be in trouble and not having no place to live. The White House says it's time to go. It's time for you to work and pave your own way.
And this woman here talking about she's 26 years old with no kids and she want to get on housing, Section 8. Well, one of the requirements is to have bastard children. But she wants to do it. She said, hey, I wish I could get on it. Laughing and joking. Y'all need to quit wishing these existences. You don't wish to be on food stamps or Section 8 because that comes with a substandard of living.
Thank you. Shout out to the character that is JP. That's it. Extremely substandard. Too much stress. You're not resourceful enough. You can't be resourceful to your family. You're lacking. There's no way that's comfortable, but I can get a double standard, right? For sisters, they don't mind. There's nothing that hurts them taking free money. Men, we're more like wolves. We don't want nothing given to us. Show us how to get it. Teach us. We get it our daggone selves. But the modern woman, she's like, here, hand it over. I take it. Give it to me for the free. They finding out ain't nothing free. Appreciate your sister Rachel. Says this is a problem too. Why melanated women call other melanated women the B word. No respect for other black people. Shaking my head again. I agree. Please stop calling yourselves the B word. That make my skin crawl every time. I be like me, need help. Why are you calling yourself the B word? A horny dog.
Man. So here we are.
Shout out to Cousin Walker over at Juice Drop Entertainment. Good to see you. Come through, gifted one single by choice membership. Make sure y'all subscribe to Juice Drops Entertainment. Dropping content every day. Shout out to Cousin Walker. Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! Appreciate you, Itchy Bond. Good to see you. Been a member for 11 months. Says if 1 through 7 failed, why should Section 8 work? Yeah, good job. 1 through 7.
So here we are. Nonetheless, if Section 8 do fail, I know Leon's layer will be packed.
Always.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
As things get dark and darker, folks ain't gonna be laughing at images like Leon King in his lair like it's a joke. There's warmth in there. Warmth, probably AC, food in the refrigerator. What kind of food's questionable, but it's food.
All that. So here we are. And speaking of food, the only thing more important than housing is food. So it's a domino effect, Bonquisha.
That ain't food. You gonna pull up an aisle full of garbage.
So guys, it is a update about EBT, food stamps, and SNAP. This month, you will not be able to buy soda, energy drink, or candy. Okay, I think it's like the 18th. That's when a new update will start. But I say this, it's not a bad thing. You still able to buy meat, canned goods, water, fruit, and it's also going to help a lot of people to drop pounds, lose weight. Your children can lose weight. You really don't need that if you really think about it. I feel like make the best of things. It is what it is. What if they would have cut it all out? So you still able to go get you some chicken, milk. They're not taking eggs. They're not taking all that away. They just taking the stuff that just really is unhealthy and don't make no sense. So I feel like I say, work with what you have and just be thankful.
Hell.
And they are taking the stuff with the most preservatives. So you can still go buy, a cake you can make at home, or you got to cook more, or you can buy the stuff in the front. Shout out to Peach McIntyre. She done told y'all. So you can buy the donuts and all the baked goods up front, but it don't got the preservatives in it. So it ain't going to last all month. It's going to last for about 5 days, maybe a week. It's going to get moldy because it got real stuff in it. So that's where y'all at.
Like I said, this is a good change. We remember a time where you couldn't get nothing name brand with SNAP and WIC and these other food programs, man. Yeah, you can only get the basic generic stuff. Yeah, you weren't getting sugar smacks. You was getting daggone sugar puffs. Want no frosted flakes. Yeah, frosted chips. That's daggone right. You know what? And since we here, I'm making a vow and a promise. I'm done eating tortilla chips. You know, I got in a bad habit. I'm cutting them out. Yeah, that's my promise to y'all. Everybody make a vow, cutting out junk food. All y'all soda pop drinkers, put a 1 in the chat.
They didn't take everything away, you know, so I feel like it is what it is. But just to let you know, before you go and load your basket up, okay, the 18 or the 19, you will not be able to buy those things. And even if you still want to buy it, think about this. You still can put a few dollars to the side, some cash, and go get you some pies or whatever the case may be, $20, $30. Spend that on your cookies or whatever.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Cash.
Fuck is you talking about?
Cash. Bonquisha would cut her thumb off, both of them, before she starts spending cash on food. It'd be devastating. She gonna say, yeah, it's just a little $30. Yeah, so is a sack of weed. So is a bottle of some cheap liquor. All that. You don't understand the dire situations. Speak for yourself.
I'll never forget, man, being at the grocery store with my mom. And we got up there and I go to cash out and she tried to give me her food stamp card. I said, mine, I ain't gonna cover it. And I said, we use cash, mine. I ain't doing this. And she was perplexed. Like you said, she like cash, greenbacks, frog skins, absolute food coupons for food purchases. Must be nice. Oh, man, if we could get food stamps, I'd cry. If I could get about at least measly $500 a month in food stamps, man, I'd be like winning the lottery. That's free food. I don't know what it feels like.
But you need, you know, just like I say, make the best of things, but just don't go load that basket up with cold drinks and cookies and all these other sweets, because some of that stuff you're not going to be able to purchase on EBT food stamps. Okay, guys, just wanted to update you guys. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed to J-Lo. Mwah.
If you got a baby father and y'all homeless, or you got a boyfriend that's a good boyfriend, not a weirdo, and y'all going through homelessness, I mean severe homelessness, not you trying to play on the government time, and you want to live with him because he is an asset to you, and he helps you, he's going to work, he's going to get an apartment with you when they give you the voucher or place you in housing, and he going to be 50-50 or he going to do 80, whatever it be. All you got to do is go downtown Brooklyn to the marriage courts. It asks for a domestic partnership. When you ask for the domestic partnership, then you're going to go to Path in the Bronx on 149th, but you got to have children. They're going to place you in the hotel room the first night. After that, they're going to take you to a shelter that look like an apartment.
I remember when I lost my mind. I'm just about to lose my mind.
This is what Shelter Bay did. She said, I was watching videos on TikTok, you know, something along these lines, and people are spewing this information. And she hopped on a plane and it was true. So like she said, well, she ain't do all this. I'm sure there's different programs. You know, she's a single mom, but if you got a man, go down there and get a domestic partnership. It's $35 at the courthouse. And once you get that, they're going to put y'all in the hotel. They're going to take care of y'all after that. Steps. They're going to put you there, then they're going to move you over here. And if you play around too much, they're going to put you in a slammer. Yeah. 3 hots in the cot.
There got to be a easier way. Got to be. This ain't it. I can't even play make-believe. Go to the courthouse, file for domestic partnership, go down to Harlem, go see Jimmy and them. They going to tell you where to go. Sounds too dangerous. Just the probability for a desired outcome seems little to not. I can't hear you. Sounds like a setup. She could be waiting around one of them corners, man. Look at her. Can't trust her.
It's gonna be a tier 2 where you could cook in there. With that being said, partnership. When you ask for the domestic partnership, then you're gonna go to Path in the Bronx on 149th, but you gotta have children. They're gonna place you in the hotel room the first night. After that, they're gonna take you to a shelter that look like an apartment, or it's gonna be a tier 2 where you could cook in there. With that being said, you gonna go there, you gonna work, you gonna go to your freaking housing specialist and do everything you gotta do so you can get out quick. Don't listen, you got kids, let's do what you gotta do. Handle your business.
Over 150 Illinois residents will lose their SNAP benefits because of the Trump administration and this big, beautiful bill. Right now in Illinois, thousands of people are being cut off food stamps. Some people will lose their food stamps starting today, May 1st, 2026, and here's why. Remember when the government changed the rules early this year? Well, now they're being enforced. If you're considered an able-bodied adult with dependents, you have to work, volunteer, or be in a job training program for at least 80 hours a month in order to keep your benefits. If you don't meet those requirements, you only can get food stamps for 3 months out of a 3-year period. After that, your benefits stop.
There's so many obstacles. It's getting confusing. It's much more simpler to, get up under instruction of a man, get married, and live happily ever after, as they say. But you're going through all these hoops. You talking about 150, bonquisha being cut off or whatever the case. I can't even keep up with it. My head's spinning.
I'm telling you, she's sitting here talking. I can't see or hear past the chest tattoos. And then in my mind, I'm like, y'all better get y'all a bus or van and move it to some kind of, van life community, figure it out, have some kind of idea of a community, something. Everybody trying to move by themselves as individual units. That's why they got here in the first place. Shout out to Mr. X. He called this out. Coming from poverty, and then one generation later, folks coming from the projects. Now everybody want to have their own house. Like, I don't believe any other culture does that. Every other culture knows you got to cohabitate, save your money, and then grow from there. But we literally went from living in government housing to now all the bastard children got to have their own houses temporarily. And guess what's happened now? The consolidation. Everybody moving back in with Big Ma and them. As long as Big Ma still got that house, got to do better.
And this is becoming wicked work at this point. They all these bonquishas are coming up here and they are trying to blame T-Money. So she said, thanks to T-Money, big, beautiful bill. Now you got to work 80 hours. You got to volunteer, go to school. I mean, that's 20 hours a week, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. Bonquisha ain't going to do it. So they ain't going to meet these requirements, and they're going to be trying to think if they can negotiate. There ain't going to be no room for error. They're going to be throwing folks off these programs for the littlest things.
Selfish and don't got no vision. They are allowing you to stay on these programs, but you gotta engage in, little this, do volunteer here. All these little places you go, whether you volunteer, doing community service, in my mind as a youngster, these are different job opportunities. I'm going to excel, show my best self, and maybe I can get hired on somewhere while I'm in the wash. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, I ain't look at it like, oh, I got to do it. These are opportunities. Send me to these places. Yep, it's an opportunity. I'm going to get me some employment. But like you said, Bonquisha, I got to do it. No, wrong thinking.
This is why people are being cut off now, because February is when the rules started and May is when the 3-month period ran out. And with those new rules, it is affecting people up to 64 years old and parents with older children. But here's how you get your benefits back. You can go exempt, start working, volunteering, do a 80-hour program. And what exempts you? Being pregnant, having medical conditions, being a caregiver, being in school, or already working. If you meet those requirements or file exempt, then your food stamps will be restored. So if you have or will lose your food stamps, make sure you go online and do your screener today. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and make sure you share it so people can be aware.
Going away effective November 1st. So I keep seeing videos where everyone's complaining and crying and so scared because allegedly their EBT SNAP benefits are going away.
That was interesting. She said in order to stay on with the benefits and get exempt, So you ain't got to take on work, positions, be pregnant or be a home health aide or something like that. Pretty much, what's the hustle in the hood? Care for your mom or your elderly aunt. That's a new hustle. Bonquisha ain't looking to progress from this. She like, how can I bypass the system? Stay pregnant? Check, Mr. X. That's easy. I ain't got to go to work. I ain't got to do no community service. I'm just going to stay pregnant.
Effective November 1st. And I've seen all these videos where people are saying Trump is taking away food from people right before the holidays. So let me just remind you of something in case you've forgotten. Food stamps, EBT, SNAP benefits, Section 8, that is all under a government assistance program of which taxpayers who work pay for. There's no bank somewhere that has a stash of money that's sending to you because you don't work. Now, this video has nothing to do with the people who are disabled, have disabled children. I'm talking about able-bodied workers. There's no bank anywhere where you get free food. That's not a thing. We pay for it. The people who work, taxpayers, we pay for it. So now you guys are crying, oh my God, Trump is taking away our food stamps right before the holidays. When did you think your food stamps was going to go away? Because again, it's government assistance, help. It's temporary while you get on your feet. It was not for you and your kids and your kids' kids and all your families and generational free food. That's not what it was. The Section 8, when you guys were crashing out about that a couple months ago, because now you can only be on Section 8 for 2 years. And to be eligible for it, you have to work at least 20 hours a week. Same thing with Medicaid. Aside from people who have disabled family members, you have to work at least 20 hours a week to get that. You can't get free stuff. You can't. And it has nothing to do with the government shutdown. Because if the government was still open, you still can't stay on government assistance your whole life.
I mean, that's the net of it. And like she said, they get ready to shut it down again this winter, November. We were just here last year when the government was shut down and people weren't getting food stamps around Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it was pandemonium. So like she said, they set to do the same thing again this year. And in a few months, it's going to get crazy again.
Listen, I would advise folks that's in this situation. Last year when they cut them, that was a test run. Like it was like premeditated pandemonium. Bonquisha and Nug came on the internet and mass talking about going in Wally World and other places and doing snatch and grabs. And so they said, it's okay. We let y'all know it's coming down the pike, and they released the food stamps. If you ask me this year, this winter, ain't no test run. Y'all gonna have to figure it out.
Unless you're disabled and you cannot work or you care for a disabled family member or child. So you guys literally thought you were just going to get free food?
They done fixed hunger in America, y'all, with a rotisserie chicken. So let me get this straight. They cut some of your SNAP benefits. For some of you, you've lost up to 80% of your benefits. But they don't want you to worry. They don't want you to panic. Because the Senate just said, we got you. They are currently working on legislation to allow you to buy a hot rotisserie chicken with your SNAP benefits. Okay. So we starving, but now we starving with seasoning. And leading the charge, of course, you got old John Fetterman, the guy who pretends to care about working class people. Now, I want to ask y'all something. Is that chicken going to stretch for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a whole week? Or is this just a $5 distraction for a $500 problem?
Listen, y'all seen how they making some of them chickens that be in Walmart and places, your local grocery stores. They sketchy at best. So, I mean, I guess it's better than McDonald's and all that. So it's level. So for Bonquisha, granted, I guess. But for anybody with common sense, steer clear of the Franken meats. The little $5 for, even in like Costco's and Sam's Club, they're all $6. You get a whole chicken. Like I said, it's better than most of the stuff, unfortunately, but it ain't,
It ain't what it used to be. You said it, Mr. X, Franken meat, Franken protein, and it's on there. You got to look at the nutrition facts. It'll tell you. It'll say may contain genetically modified whatever. It's on there. It's letting you know some of this may have been grown in the lab, maybe some chicken parts glued together. But as you said, It is definitely better than McDonald's. They say they up there serving up wild different kinds of flesh. But here we are, and they can't stop. That rotisserie chicken can last breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You ain't sitting there eating whole drumsticks, whole wings. You taking the pieces of that meat, putting it in vats of rice, vats of beans and lentils, quinoa. Yeah, the meat can't be a standalone food now.
Because this is not the solution, folks. This is a Band-Aid on a gushing wound. See, if they wanted to feed you, they would have increased your benefits. They would have increased access to these benefits. All they're trying to do is make your struggle a little more convenient. So I want to ask you, do you think that this really is about helping people out or just helping politicians look like they care? Let's talk about it.
Donald Trump then made it to where we can't buy no food stamps with, not buy food stamps. We can't buy no snacks and stuff with the food stamp card. And y'all not making enough noise about that. I like taking my mama card. I like going to the store and getting some snacks, going to Quick Trip. Y'all can't tell me, like, going having a little quick trip run and get some snacks, chips, all that, especially when I used to do it before school. Come on now. I know probably the kids that go to school making noise about it because it's like, well, they probably don't know. I don't know, but I'm mad about that. I'm pissed about that. Like, what the fuck you mean you gonna control what the fuck we can buy, food wise with the motherfucking card like that?
Hell! Here's the problem. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. They're trying to save y'all. They ain't doing it purposely. I don't think that's their intentions, but that can be the end goal, end result of it is y'all get healthier. Like I say, I don't think that's their intentions, but we can just take it for what it is and use it as such, motivation.
See, I wonder how long this is going to last though, Mr. X, because you made a point a while back that now a lot of these companies going to start missing out on money. You going to start cutting Nabisco and Nestle out of this business. You see, I don't know how long this is going to last because as you just said, the government ain't do this looking out for our health. That ain't part of their plan at all. So we're going to see. Let's see how long this lasts and how these companies pivot off of this because there will be a loss of revenue and that ain't the American way.
First hot food, now this, and then you not going to make it to where certain fast food start doing EBT. So it's just like, yeah, I might as well, just start eating healthy with the EBTs at this point. That's
hell. Which ones? Who was taking it? I mean, I'm sure we can guess. McDonald's. Well, you down in Atlanta, I don't know. People just be doing strange stuff. Some of the stuff be illegal, so you better watch your mouth. So she like, yeah, some fast food places take EBT. I don't know.
That's wild. That's got to be humbling. You in the McDonald's drive-thru and you gonna hand over that EBT. That's wild. Look them in the eyes. That's I don't know. Maybe not this generation. We had shame walking around with food stamps. You tried to hide it. Wasn't proud of it. Today, Bonquisha get the daggone EBT tattooed on her throat chest.
Only thing is, I don't know, but it costs more to eat healthy too. It's like they want us to eat bad. I don't know.
If you have an EBT card or have WIC or Medicaid, Medicare, there are plenty of places this summer that you can take those kids for either free or discount. Okay, so before I tell you, go ahead and hit that follow button, hit the save, repost this because I think everyone should know this if you are on those programs. So for example, if you are in the state of Kentucky and you have either an EBT card, a WIC, or Medicaid, Medicare, you can take your family up to 10 people to the Louisville Zoo for $6 per person. Yeah, it's giving. Another place, the Louisville Science Museum. I love taking my kids there. It's been a long time since I've been there, but $4 per person to take your kids to that Louisville Science Museum.
Granted, these little programs, you can go to the science centers and the zoos and different things are giving discounts for impoverished kids and they clock in tea. You must understand, you must be in an impoverished position. All right. And some foundation feels bad for these kids and they are, it's a tax write-off. They say we've got X amount of money, and anybody show up with an EBT will cover most of the expense.
I don't like it. It sounds kind of cool for those that don't know. Oh, the kids go to the science center. No. No. You go. So it's $4 per kid. Bonquisha got 4 kids. Where we at? $16. You ask her to part ways with $16 to enter. Let's say she does. She ain't spending another dime. Now you this impoverished kid in this new place. You would like a slushie. You would like a cheesy pretzel. You would like, you know what I'm saying, a hamburger, cheeseburger, corn dog. Ain't in the budget. Now you just this hungry, impoverished kid at the science center, and you really, if it ain't free, you can't partake in it. Oh my goodness. I got trauma being at the science center, being a poor kid. Want to go get some cool little rocks and stuff? No, I don't advise for it. I hate it.
There you go. So there's that side to it. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. Even anywhere you going, to an amusement park, swimming pools, you might be going with your friends or with one of these programs, and all you got is admission, like you said. So yeah, like I said, shout out to my kids. They are spoiled. So they get to indulge in all the stuff I couldn't.
And they're back to my point earlier, Mr. X, living vicariously through our kids. Hey, daggone right, we go to Kennywood. Shout out to Pittsburgh, folks. Kennywood, other places. You can get one of something. Daggone right. You get one something. You ain't got to leave empty-handed. Absolutely not. We healing, baby, through our kids.
Is that not awesome? Another good thing, if you're in Ohio, you got the Cincinnati Zoo, okay? They get $6 per person if you have WIC, EBT, or Medicare, Medicaid. So yeah, if you want to know what places in your area give you discounts, let me know what state you're in the comments, and I will make a video reply and let you know, okay? So utilize the resources while you are on these assistant programs, and I hope to help.
The quickest way to get out the shelter is to get a job. When you got a job, talk to your housing specialist. A good housing specialist is going to tell you give them 50% of everything you made for the week. What they're going to do is hold your money. But don't forget, before you leave the shelter, to make sure they apply for your furniture. They gave me $2,500 for furniture. It was a good start. I was able to buy a washing machine, a TV, and a motherfucking bed for my children, and a couch. I bought my bed with my own cash because I like to watch TV. TV came first. With that being said, you can start somewhere. I went to PATH. I sat there. I gave them 50% of whatever I made. So when it was time for me to go to the landlords and show them, I was outside every day working. Landlords don't want to hear you sit down, hearing that you don't got no job. They feel like you want to sit there and wear until in the house and fuck up the crib. When you work it look a lot better. Fuck doing hair. You need to get a job. Even if it's Target, they want to see income, pay stubs, bitch. You want to move? Let's go. PATH in the Bronx.
Fuck is you talking about?
Seems like extortion. You can open up your own savings account. Oh, y'all ain't responsible enough. I get it. So I think y'all being exploited though, because they're not keeping track of the money. Bonquisha ain't got no Excel spreadsheet or anything. She just giving half and whatever. At the end, they give you a little check, and they ain't losing. I guarantee it. So, she's just saying, give them half of the money you make. And I would say, open up your own bank account and put the money in escrow yourself. But Bonquisha can't do it because she got access to it. But these people say, give us the money. And when it's time for you to go look for a house, we can show and say, look, she got money saved.
Because without them, you ain't going to have money saved. Golly. Got a whole grown adult's hands. But okay, it is what it is. I ain't going to put too much on it. But I am going to talk about this daggone $2,500 coming from a shelter, and you can go buy big flat screen TVs. I'm triggered to the daggone moon. $2,500. She thought I bought a washer. I bought a TV before I bought a bed. I bought a TV before I bought a bed. That makes my bone marrow hurt. That is pure ignorance. You bought an idiot box before you purchased a daggone apparatus that was going to help ensure you got the correct rest so you can continue with your day. Nope. I'm sitting in front of this idiot tube and waste my life away. That's priority. I hate it. Shout out to Tabitha. Says, is this the NYC Section 8 skin lightening cream gal? I think this is the
this is her. She ain't no Section 8 no more, but she teaching y'all how to come up. Now she using it for content. Last week check, she said she was paying $10,000 a month but she's telling y'all how she came up.
This skin lightening bay.
So as far as these struggle quishas, there is salvage in the sub.
There you go. Housing.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about moving to places where it gets cold and crowded and you homeless. Go to NYC. I thought folks would want to go to like Cali or something. Be a beach bum. I don't know.
So here we go. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. We are talking about strong, independent women. And that woman was just talking about women on EBT. They get free entry into these places. And this is how they acting.
People are mad at this woman for twerking at a SeaWorld event, and the look on this woman's face at the end of the clip kind of says it all. So this mother with an infant child strapped to her chest started twerking, which is obviously not something even as an infant they should see their mother doing, but the way she did it completely puts her child's life at danger. Had her hand slip, who knows what would have happened if she went full force into that pole with her baby on her chest. And the thing is who is she doing this for? To impress strangers around her? It's honestly embarrassing, and people think that she needs to be more responsible as a mother than this. But now, since she posted this video online thinking she would receive praise, she's gotten nothing but backlash and people telling her that she's a bad mother for doing this. It's certainly not a good look, and I don't even think twerking is something that people do often anymore, but she still is doing it and putting her baby's life at risk while doing it. But what do you guys think?
Look. So they had the Yin Yang twins performing at SeaWorld, and they got kids walking around. Yin Yang twins come out, and all the women start twerking, the sisters. Baby strapped to them, kids walking around, completely unacceptable.
To the windows, to the walls. Yeah, Bonquisha gonna go ahead and throw that thing in a circle. Infant, toddler, newborn, who good? Throwing rump at SeaWorld. Woo! This is wild. It's gonna get worse, sir. Don't close your eyes now. This is it. We twerking with babies attached to us at SeaWorld. Pop and wop at SeaWorld. How fitting.
Doing it, but what do you guys think?
So yeah, it's definitely going viral. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh, baby. And I see the point they making. If her hands slip, she had all her weight. Somebody done got her baby now. They said, let me hold your baby. If her hands would have slipped while that baby was on her chest, that baby is good. That would have been devastation. That bad.
Yeah. All right, SBC Nation, drop a 1 in the chat. If you like, look, Bonquisha, you need to find a babysitter tonight because y'all trying to see something.
She throwing it. She throwing it recklessly. Pathetic.
I mean, they playing this in front of the kids. It's diabolical.
Look at that dude. He trying not to look. His lady sitting next to him.
You see, I mean, it's uncomfortable. Yeah. So your lady sitting there and she popping this thing. Look, ladies, don't let these harlots. All right. These are harlots that can easily take your man because y'all don't want to push away from the table.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss X. Don't fall victim to him. Be good to your man. Love on him. Present your best self. So y'all both can look at. So you as the woman can say, babe, look at this nasty heifer. Look at her jiggling her butt. Don't worry. I got you later tonight, babe. You ain't got to worry about that. You can go ahead and look. She can, yeah. Accept the challenge, women. Stop being so daggone docile.
Y'all all saw that video of the mom at SeaWorld twerking to the Yin Yang twins while her baby was in a baby carrier on her chest. And the funniest thing about that video is the baby's face and his expression. Is it a boy? I think it was a boy. I feel like all babies look like boys. You can't really tell. Anyway, to be a sidetrack. That baby has experienced that motion, that twerking motion before. Because the blank stare of, oh, here she go again. She been throwing that thing since he was in gestation.
Hell! Y'all think it's a joke. Where is the shame, accountability? Why are you joking and all of this? We got to bring shame into the room, or not. Do what y'all want.
Starting to sound gullible like me. I feel you, Mr. X. It gets painful. No accountability. Oh, that baby used to it. She been throwing that wop since that baby, was first conceived. It's okay. It's funny. It's all right. A girl's girl. Gonna always ain't even thinking about accountability. Oh, we girls. It's fine. It'll be all right. Kumbaya. Why y'all worried? It ain't y'all kid. Pure selfishness and narcissism.
She been throwing that thing since he was in gestation. This was nothing new to him. He said, let me just hang here for a second. She'll be done. Don't worry. Them knees don't have the longevity. The baby knew. The little white lady who was recording, she's like, ooh. He like, don't worry, man. This is a fun time. She gonna get it out. The twerk don't last that long. I know my mama. You see how I'm keeping the neck sturdy? I practice. That's what that baby was giving that entire time. I love that video so much. I watch it over and over just to look at that baby face because
I love that video. Words mean things. What is there to love? I mean, I see y'all in the chat, people talking about cringing and all type of different stuff. Ain't nothing to love about it. I mean, especially as another melanated woman, and as far as y'all image that's already in the crapper, this ain't helping.
I'm guessing she loves it. We see the upper body tattoos. I guess they love it because it's a display of their, what is it? Their sexual liberation. It's a display, of their being rebels. They can do what they want. That's it. They like it because maybe they want to do that someday. I completely understand it. Bonquisha is only going to hold her sisters as accountable as she's going to hold herself. That's why they say, who am I to judge? I might want to do it. Don't judge me when I do it. Shout out to the sister Tabitha. Says San Diego has the Gaslamp district for nightlife and clubs. Or she could have waited to cross the border to Tijuana and be an idiot.
But she said, nah, I'm going to do it right here at SeaWorld.
Smelly.
See you, twin.
And why the fuck didn't no one tell me that SeaWorld was lit like that? Yo,
Stop.
People were twerking everywhere. And it was all nationality, all shapes and sizes. And of course, people got mad. People got mad that women were out enjoying themselves. But let me show you.
Yeah, enjoying themselves. This is wild. Yeah, she's in all sizes, big blowed out Becky's. They ain't doing as much because they can't. All right, the backs is big. They backup dancers. Bonquisha the one out there popping WAP. Look at her. Yeah, but it's the woman with the baby. She took it. She said, "Oh, y'all twerking? Hold my beer. I got a kid strapped to me." So.
Shamu, you see, Shamu ain't nowhere in sight. Shamu up under the water plugging his nose. He said, y'all got it smelling real fishy out here. Let me know when y'all done waffing y'all rump air. And he'll come back up there and do cartwheels and flips after that. Y'all see, y'all don't see no orca. He hiding. Got to protect his senses. They sensitive. Yeah, if you twerk at SeaWorld, you smell.
fucking believe people were upset. Like, it was a vibe there. It's 2026. People are so divided. Like, it feels nice to see, like, a group of everyone all together, dancing, vibing, and having fun. And also, it was the Yin Yang Twins. So
Unity. What are we uniting up under? Working to the Yin Yang Twins. That's going to bring us all together. All right, some good old yin yang. That ought to do it.
One Nation. Under twerk. All right. And Bonquisha Kudakata for all. Is that where we are? Are we really? I'm going to stop asking stupid questions. We are really trying to bring idiocracy to life. This is how we come together. Not for boycotts, not for boycotts and blackouts, not for anything to move the needle forward. Yeah, but we can sit here and twerk and gyrate and funk up the place. We can unite on that front and hunch. Twerking is just, the pre-activity to hunching. So there's that. Twerk and hunch at SeaWorld. Don't sound like a thing to do for a ninja like me. Sound like it stank.
Act like y'all don't know what they're about. Like, their songs are like twerk songs all the way. So some of those people knew exactly what they came there for. They're lucky I wasn't there. I'd have been dancing and twerking with them.
Personally, I thought SeaWorld was a family place, but y'all are turning it into the club. Have fun with that. I never quite saw somebody dancing with a baby hanging from them and a baby carrier, But mama said, baby, don't stop no show. It's time to have fun. And before I judge, she might have been cooped up in the house with that baby. And this was her first time getting out the house, and she might have wanted to shake a little something, but take the baby off of you. I did see from
Accountability is kryptonite. Yeah. So she tried. She's like, oh, yeah. And then she said, but y'all don't know. She could have been cooped up in that house for months. This is her release. Her release. She ain't reading a book or taking a walk in the park, going to the gym or something, No, she going to SeaWorld with her baby strapped to her, twerking over a banister. That'll do it.
Shame and pity on the ninja that knocked her up. If this your baby mom and you thought she was about to be a wholesome wife, wrong answer. Cooped up in a house. So what am I going to do since I'm cooped up in the house? Not go out and get my nails done, go out and just have a little alone time. No, I'm going to SeaWorld and shake rump. Like, how extreme is that? Who had that on a bingo card for 2026? Bonquisha and the like at SeaWorld twerking and throwing WAP. I bet y'all did.
Another angle that she did take the baby off of her and got to shaking that ass, okay? SeaWorld, why do you keep inviting the Yin Yang Twins back? This is a place for kids, families. It's supposed to be real PG. I don't even know. One thing that is pretty clear to me, though, is that baby's going to have a lit life. However it may come, okay?
Now look at him. So, obviously, Bonquisha leading the charge. She got Fupa, Kudakata, and Weave. That's it. And like we've been saying the whole time, we really don't know the aromas.
I can smell your nappy pussy.
Diabolical at best. Salute to Bonquisha, man. Look, she is the culture. She got all the attention on her. This made her night. Yeah, this was it. This all she talked about. Yeah, girl, I turned SeaWorld out. What a wild statement. We had SeaWorld lit. I'm like, what you mean SeaWorld lit? What was y'all doing? Twerking in the stands? God. Nasty as heck. Y'all nasty, freak, horned up monsters.
Yeah. So this girl here, she looked over and seen her. and said, "Oh, it's a twerk off." You know, look at Becky. Here we are.
Becky's like, "Why are you doing that?" Becky be intrigued.
And I seen all the ones in the chat. So most of y'all trying to see what it do, and y'all might be too late. I'm sure there's a maintenance man nearby.
Her mission was accomplished. She got y'all attention. She got y'all curiosity.
This is wild.
This is wild.
Horned up to the moon.
And I don't know who this guy is, but this young brother, he asking for the baby. I don't know if that's her brother. More than likely, probably her younger brothers. And she embarrassing him. He like, "Hey, give me the baby." You know, he trying to like, oh man.
Ain't no way. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Ain't no way. I'm leaving. I ain't asked for the kid. You on your own. You embarrassing me. I'm disowning you right on the spot.
Yin Yang. This is amazing.
Oh, they actually live.
Yes. So it's one of them SeaWorld concerts. They have, old artists. They might do a Boys to Men or a Yin Yang Twin, Nelly, you name it.
That don't seem like SeaWorld music. Like, what about Maroon 5? Imagine Dragons, freaking Yellow Card, Two Doors Down, Yin Yang Twins. You know what they got what they asked for. You might as well bring out Juvenile. And for the 99 and the 2000, just have at it. Have them pop and walk right in the water.
Wow, this is wicked.
They hype for real. Listen, if you're a single guy and you on your square, man, this is just a feeding ground. Just have your way.
Yeah, this is low hanging fruit. Ain't nothing in here. Like, y'all see the smells. Like, my God. Yeah. I wouldn't say if you on your square. I would say if you nug in the cut. Yeah, if you're on your square, you got much better options than this.
Huh? Shoot, they smitten with this one here in the maroon in the chat. She gonna get somebody. She got somebody. Oh, he is trying to get the baby. Oh, brother.
Wow. It's like
some woman got the baby with the white shirt.
Listen, man, listen. You're down bad, shorty. You feel me? Listen, you might be a single mother. I don't know. I get it. You feel me? You want to get outside and have fun. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Journey gets it. But goddamn, do you got to shake your ass with the baby on your chest? Now, some people might say, oh, the baby secure to her chest, so we ain't got to worry about it. She just out there having fun. I get it. But goddamn, look at the baby. The baby like, goddamn, mama, why you doing this? Why you shaking your ass with me on your chest like this? You feel me? And then, what will be...
Exactly. And we could not tell the gender of the baby. You know, if that's a boy, he got to eat that. Your mom on the internet forever. So just like y'all dropping them ones in the chat to clap cheeks, so is his friends. And his mom probably still going to be halfway decent by the time he a teenager. And they probably going to be clapping her cheeks. So that's very unfortunate.
But again, it's unfortunate. They don't care about the babies. They don't care about their development. They don't care about the shame that they are bringing to the later generations, their generations. Don't care. YOLO, live for the moment. Tomorrow's not promised. Live, die, perish young. I get it, but it's the wrong mentality to have, especially when you got kids.
Crazy is is that it's a clip of her now without the baby, and she's still shaking that ass. Who's to know that we don't even know if she gave the baby to a stranger to hold the baby while she shake that ass. Now, if she did that, now you really bugging, shorty. You feel me? I can see why you got a kid, cause you got a nice care package behind you. You feel me? It's the Yang Yang twins. I get it, shorty, but goddamn, we ain't gotta do it with the baby though. You feel me? Some people might feel some way. Some people might be like, oh, she a bad mother and all this, and some people might like, man, she just out there having fun. Hey, whatever this is some little kid shit or something. I don't fucking know, but goddamn, shorty, you feel me?
So, a little bit of a hot take. I'm a DJ, so I saw that video with the girl shaking her ass at SeaWorld with her baby attached to her. I don't think anything's wrong with that. The closest thing that I would see to something's wrong with that is the baby was kind of hanging over the rail, but she was securely attached to the mom. So if the mom want to throw some ass with her baby attached, I legitimately don't see a problem.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
Here we go. Hey, EB Ray, come get your cousin. All right, y'all always Kudakata first. This is what we call a poon hound. He has the best interest of nobody besides his meat. That's it. He like, I don't got a problem with it. Hell, keep twerking. I'm trying to see something.
He ain't worried about that woman's reputation, how society looks on her that will have an effect on her life. He ain't worried about the kid. He said the kid strapped to her is good. Y'all did not see that danger if she would have slipped. I would imagine she was under some influence of some alcoholic beverage to be acting like that, but I could be wrong. It was dangerous for the kid. But Poon House, he's just trying to jam his meat up in there. He ain't worried about that kid. Get the kid out the way.
Baby was kind of hanging over the rail, but she was securely attached to the mom. So if the mom want to throw some ass with her baby attached, I legitimately don't see a problem. The woman's having fun, the baby's safe, everybody's having a good time. So many people talking about why black women gotta act so ratchet. It's like, that wasn't ratchet to me. Like, y'all are so preoccupied or worried about with what black women are doing. I seen a white woman take her young daughter to a Sexy Red concert, and the young daughter was singing the lyrics word for word, coochie, pussy, all those words, and nobody in the comments had anything to say about how white women raise their kids.
Hell!
Two things is true. We talked about this last night. That is a deflection tactic. We must address our issues head on. So if all the white folks in the world want to take their kids to Sexy Red, that's on them. We got to focus on our issues. And for you to say you don't think that was ratchet, what that woman was doing is like the poster child for ratchet behavior. So I don't know where the bar is at, obviously in hell, but for you to say that's not ratchet is crazy.
Anytime these brothers come up here talking about why you men worried about what women are doing, technical foul, ejected from the game. Ninjas like this aren't leaders. They ain't here to give guidance. They're not here to take on the responsibility and burden of a man. Why y'all worried? It's our job, it's our rightful position to be concerned with the position of our women. But then he ain't worried about the only positions he worried about is doggy style and huckabuck.
For some reason, when a black woman is doing it, she speaks for the whole entire race. She doesn't. This is a woman who is taking care of her child, and she's having a good time. Help me understand where the problem is.
Hey, man, she just having a little fun. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing wrong. She went out there and have a good time, and she probably ain't had no babysitter. You know what I'm saying? So she just getting a little buck wild. She probably been in the high babysitting, you know what I'm saying, every day, all week. You know what I'm saying? So she went out there, you know what I'm saying, and just turned up. You know what I'm talking about? But at least, you know what I'm saying, she's still watching her motherfucking kid. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying, I don't blame her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about. So clearly this dude is another troll. These are agents of chaos and the simps in the community. So we've been talking about simps all night. They get the least respect, but they still get sympathy kudakata every once in a while. And I guess that satiates them, unfortunately.
Yeah, for sure. That's all they get. That's all they worthy of. And it's been a while. All kudakata ain't the same. Absolutely not. That kudakata woman give you when she yearning and longing for you much, much more fulfilling than sympathy kudakata. Semi-dry, starfish. It's pathetic. It's sympathy.
Yeah. So that's wild.
Appreciate your sister Nice. Says having yin yang is the club. The park did that. Yeah, so we see him. Appreciate your sister Tabitha. Says SeaWorld, the new Carnival cruise. Shout out to the Tom Jordan cruise line.
Man, so they done turned SeaWorld into Glaze Galaxy, and that's where we gonna send them.
Glaze SeaWorld. There you go, Evie.
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
304. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, hoe, and two things for sure. I ain't never seen a UFO and a hoe that won't motherfucking go. You hear me?
Y'all some backwards ass motherfuckers. Bitch, bye. Get your life, hoe. You thought I was gonna be embarrassed. No, ma'am.
Don't play no games. Whoop, 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 whoop. Baby, I'm making you say my name.
And y'all get on me motherfucker and just talk.
They keep giving me this red back. You hear me? L blocker. Block universe. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait for me!
Shout out to the brother Jay Tillman for that awesome drop. We gotta conjure up another one, brother.
Man, shout out to Jay.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we are, folks. We done made it through this wonky show tonight. And also last night, if you are not subscribed to the Cart Before the Horse channel or Truth Over Lies, make sure you guys go over and subscribe today because last night's show was crazy.
Absolute banger. Shout out to our sister Ebony Dean rocking with us. And yeah, shout out to Dr. Umar. If y'all want to know about the 3 strokes of discipline and what it all entails, gotta check out last night's Regal Rumble. Shout out to Replay Gang. Shout out to all y'all coming through watching us live. As our SBC Cart Before the Horse Truth Over Lies family knows, ain't no show like a live show. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us, supporting y'all interest as y'all always do, coming through with that super chat, Cash App, gifted memberships. Can't thank you guys enough.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So like you said, shout out to Sister Ebony Dean, been coming through, dropping the links, and she was up here cooking last night. So make sure y'all go check out the show, join the Patreon, and subscribe to all platforms.
There you go.
So with that being said, we will be back up here Tuesday for Truth Over Lies, which should be another crazy show with everything going on in the world. And it is Young Men Awareness Month, so we just doing our part.
There you go. Yep, young men, black men's health awareness. Got some other bull jive holidays tied up into it. Got Juneteenth. When is Juneteenth? This is our month, huh? Outside of February. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Still a lot of stuff to talk about on the Truth Over Lies front. Gonna touch on, see what Carmelo got going on, see if any developments with Chud the Chode. It's a lot. It's a lot of, just a lot of tension going on.
And there we go. Yeah, I believe Juneteenth is next Friday. I'm sure that's going to be a celebration. I believe Father's Day is next Sunday. So Father's Day and Juneteenth is next weekend, I believe.
Oh, boy. Sound like Father's Day going to take the back seat once again. Shout out to Father's Day. One of the most unappreciated holidays ever. Y'all see the jokes? They got a list of all the holidays. Like you got Christmas, Mother's Day, Easter, and then it keeps going down. You get to like holiday 108, then it's Father's Day.
So yes. So next weekend, definitely a celebration, bundle it all in. Nice little cookout, Juneteenth, Father's Day. So I might throw something on the grill. We'll see. Definitely worth celebrating all the fathers. Don't let them do us like that.
There you go. That go right. Yeah, us too, man. We're gonna start having more cookouts, having folks over. That go right. But Mr. X can cook, so I'd rather go over his place.
That part. So nonetheless, shout out to all the fathers in the house. And we'll be back, like we say, Tuesday night. And go catch last night's show and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see y'all then.
There you go. Shout out to Carpet for the Horse Nation. We appreciate y'all rocking with us doing this live show. Enjoy the rest of this week. It's over. Now we're going into Monday. And we'll see you Jive Chickens this upcoming Tuesday with more Truth Over Lies.
That part. So until then, I am Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Carpet for the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Sound what they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. With accountability, where that we just tryna build, not tear down the path. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat. Let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call for the horse, stand tall. Digital vibe, single by choice.